Okay, welcome to the FluffyLicia Podcast. Before we get started, we want to make it clear that the views and opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the host and guests and not necessarily reflective of our sponsors or affiliated companies. These some big words, y'all.
Oh, and you enunciating
This is
them,
a comedy podcast. Comedy, motherfuckers.
Entertainment, bitches.
Entertainment, bitches. And while we strive to make you laugh, some topics and jokes may not be suitable for all listeners. Mm-hmm. So this is what you can do in the midst of that. And I'm going to get back to reading. Keep scrolling, bitch. Okay, now I'm going to finish. Listeners. Wait. Okay, I didn't fuck this word up.
Let me
Help her.
Discretion.
Discretion is advised.
Is advised. Finally, we do not claim to be experts on any topics we discuss.
That's
so
right.
So please do your own motherfucking research before making any decisions based on what you hear on this podcast. Thank you for listening, motherfuckers. And we're back, mother.
The Gemini Music Group.
You're just gonna hit the microphone in my mouth like that?
That's
not how I like it.
That's not what you like?
That's not how I like it, no.
Okay. I mean, you don't know till you try.
You're absolutely right. I don't think I've ever been slapped in the face by that before in my life. Anyways, welcome back, motherfuckers. We got a guest. But first, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Go on and introduce yourself, our guest.
What's poppin'? I go by August Moor, a.k.a. August the Great. Captain of the Morehouse ship. Special guest to Fluffy.
Oh, thank you.
That tastes like strawberry butter.
Is that good?
That's fucking great.
Oh, okay. You just sat there and talked shit, but okay.
I never had it mixed.
That's why I don't drink tequila anyway. I don't even care. Oh, we don't do promo. Turn this stuff around. We don't do promos.
Oh, yeah.
It's 3 cameras.
What?
I'm just saying it's kind of hard to
Still.
not see. Okay, fair enough.
So it's not like right there as if we're like promoting them. Mm-hmm. But if Esplanade wants to reach out to FluffyLicia and get us to promote your liquor, we are here for it. Please inbox us. Thank you. And we have low prices. Unbeatable, actually. Anyway, so what do you do, August? I mean, we're not gonna get like too deep.
I do music.
Cause I was rapping, right? So I was telling them in the last episode. I didn't know I was that close to the wall. So I was telling them in the last episode, I was rapping, even though I really wasn't rapping, but I did something, and they said I did good.
Oh, you did do good.
Told you I was rapper now. Yeah,
I let a lot of people hear that song and they love it.
Did they?
Yeah, they love it.
I did good, y'all. I actually was like in the group chat, like writing down my little one-hit liners. I just was scared to say them actually, so I left them alone. So,
well, look, we're doing another session next Saturday coming up.
I have to work now.
Well, we're gonna be, we'll be that Saturday.
I'm trying to pull up at that one. Like,
come on.
I had my kids, so I couldn't slide through yesterday.
No, it's all good. Come on. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, I hate having a job at this moment. Went from not working for 3 months. Now I gotta go to work. Anyway, so anything off the table? Can I talk about whatever I want to talk about?
Yeah, do you? Let's do it.
Okay, I don't want to offend or anything if it's like too much, but like, yeah, nah, Fluff, you doing too much.
I'll be afraid I offend people for my opinions.
Aw.
I vocalize them, so.
Aw.
So I'm gonna keep it real too. It's gonna be a real conversation.
Keep it 100 with me, all the way. What are deal breakers for you?
As far as what?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, you are married.
Yeah.
So when you met your wife, did you have any deal breakers? So first of all, how long have you and your wife been together?
Been together 15 years, married, about to be 13 on the 25th.
Oh, shit. All right. Congratulations for that. If our engineer were in place, I'm sure he would give y'all a round of applause.
Black love.
Yes.
Black love.
Yes, sir.
Black love matters. I love black love. How old are y'all? You don't mind me asking.
34.
Both y'all 34?
Yeah, she older than me. She my
She
cougar.
your cougar. She what? A couple of months older than you?
Yeah.
Is she your
Yeah.
she your old lady?
Yeah.
Y'all been together. You said 15 years.
Married.
So y'all been together since high school.
After high school.
Right after high school.
Right after high school. Yeah.
So what? Did you have any deal breakers like coming out of high school? Because I mean, y'all still kind of young. Like, what did y'all do to make y'all relationship work so long? Coming out of high school.
I'm the type of person, I always have a plan. So, and I never really like to waste time, you know. And my deal breaker was, we're going to do things my way. That's it. If you're not willing to do it my way, then we're not doing it.
You a good leader?
Excellent leader, bro.
I mean, well, you get 15 years to prove it, so.
I mean, what, 18, 19?
18, 19.
You just knew from the rip.
I knew I had a plan on how I was going to execute, and I started executing. And she
you
watched
trusted him?
Ain't nothing to it but do it.
It was a battle.
me. Sure was. It was.
It was a
The first 5 years was rough. You gotta earn it.
I'm scared to ask anything else.
Well, he stood on business.
Huh?
He proved that he was a man of his word. He been handling business.
It wasn't so much for me with him. It was more so she trusted it. Like it's a lot of women
Well,
that
maybe
don't.
she ain't been hurt like most women have been hurt.
First of all, we wasn't going there. We wasn't even going there. It's just at such a young age, she trusted him to lead the way that he said he was going to lead, right? And I'm just sitting here just amazed that at such a young age she knew, even though y'all said it was difficult, but y'all stuck it out though. It's women that's my age that can't even do that.
Yeah,
well, they've been through the ringer.
You know, though, I think that
maybe that's what it is.
That might be, but I think shut the fuck up. I think how I presented it to her made all the difference a little bit as far as just how she, you know, looked at it, because it wasn't me trying to prove anything to her.
Right.
I knew who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be me regardless.
So it wasn't like no controlling type of shit. It was just like, I'm gonna lead.
I'm doing this
and pay attention.
This train is going this way. Either I specifically say the train going this way. Either you're on or you're off. It's your choice.
You lucky you married, because you wouldn't last these days.
You know, I think I look at it. You know, I be seeing like, you know, like a lot of shows talk about like the dating market and all that other stuff. I think that women deal with you according to how they perceive you. You know what I'm saying? I even tell my brother, you know, like my little brother, he came up here. He was a virgin when he came up here. Now this dude just, you know, wild magnolia, like he doing his thing. And I let him know, like, women gonna shit test you. So you gotta, and when they shit testing you gotta see they ranking you pretty much in their head as far as what they gonna take from you, how they look at you. So I point it out to them, like, you know, that's a shit test. You know what I'm saying? They might drop something and, you know, be like, see if you're gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Small little shit like that. So it's a difference. You know, you gotta move according to who you are as a man, and you gotta stand on principles. So
it's like one of those. Are you on TikTok?
Okay.
I
only got on TikTok to support y'all podcast, this Yerrr podcast.
Okay. Are you on TikTok?
No.
Oh. Well, on TikTok, it's this viral thing. I didn't actually see the video. I just seen all the viral videos on like Instagram or whatever. Yeah. So on TikTok, they had this video where the woman would go to their man, their boyfriend, husband, or whatever the case may be, and ask them to peel an orange for them. Basically, it's a test, like you said.
A shit test.
A shit test.
Yeah.
To see if they would do a small task for them. One lady went viral because her boyfriend was just like, "You're not even that special." Like, but they said that they do stuff like that and talk like that to one another or whatever on a regular basis. Other people, they be like, "Yeah, babe, I'll peel it for you," and they peel the orange for them or whatever. I mean, all the stuff that be happening on TikTok, 9 times out of 10, I think is a skit anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like people be like, "Babe, I'm gonna peel this orange, so just do this video with me? Like, how do you not know you're being recorded? Like, where are you putting your phone at? That's all I want to know.
Right.
But neither here or there.
I don't like sharing food.
It's not yours. What? She's coming to you with an orange and asking you to peel it for her.
I heard that part, but I don't like sharing food.
The fuck are you sharing?
Like in relationships, I don't like sharing food.
The fuck are you sharing?
Now, if we got like a plate together, that's one thing. If you like say you like not hungry, that's another.
I feel what you're saying, though.
We're not even talking about that. We're talking about an experiment.
Yes, I felt like it was important. I felt like it was important to mention.
Yeah, like if you're not hungry and then you see me eating and you want some of my food,
sipping my goddamn juice. I know what y'all talking about.
But
it's like, yo, you got like 2.5 times to reach across that table and put your fork on my plate. If I flip this whole motherfucker over, ain't nobody.
Wait, are y'all at home or are y'all out in public?
It don't matter.
So my question for you then,
you gotta have them boundaries.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's real. You gotta defend them too, because they will. They will cross.
Y'all do that. You he asks you hungry and you say no, but then you still want some food.
I feel like that's the married way to go. It'd be
a war. It'd be like I went out here, got this food, drove all the way over there, came back, and now you want to eat my shit?
But no, you knew better.
No.
After 15 years, you ain't know better.
He got a limited amount of fries.
Yeah, like you.
After 15 years, I'm about to order this.
I'm about to order this.
At the moment, she wasn't hungry.
Listen.
Get her something anyway.
No,
because after 15 years, you be like, even though she didn't say she wants something, let me go on and get her something.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with that.
I don't want to hear it.
I know.
I'm on your side.
I already know. Look.
Damn.
Psych, nah, go ahead.
It's a big problem. I'm gonna tell you what's
my greedy ass gonna tell me grab me something anyway. Right. Because I'm greedy.
It's a big problem with that. I'm gonna tell you why, and that's what break down a relationship where it can't last 15 years. Communication is key. So if I gotta constantly keep guessing what you thinking, then I'm never gonna be able to focus on what I need to focus on to get us where we need to be at. Because I'm trying to guess what you thinking. You gotta communicate to me exactly what you want. And if you don't practice communication, and even in the small ways, it breaks down.
That got deep.
But it's how it is.
Over a plate of food.
It be like that. Everything be said. But you gotta think about it though. It's a plate of food for 15 years.
Ooh, you ain't have to do me like that.
It's that same plate of food for 15 years and then 30 more after that.
Damn.
You know?
See.
All right, ladies. Y'all heard it.
See, off his philosophy, that's why my relationships, friendships don't make it to relationships. It's like, all right, if we come together and say, like, this what it is, we don't want this, we want that, I'm going to take you on your word, whatever you tell me.
So you see your friend as they are, and you like, I don't even want to fuck with you like that.
Well, nah, respectfully, I'm not going to fuck with you like that. If you tell me this what it is, you don't want that, I'm going to take you on your word.
So do you believe in dating first, then being friends, or being friends, then dating first?
I don't think the order matters if everybody is honest with each other.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Which way? I mean, you don't think so about what?
What?
You think it matters if you're friends first, if you're dating first?
No, I feel like if I'm your friend, I don't even want to fuck you. Oh, excuse me. That's just me.
Yeah, that's just you.
So, would you fuck a friend?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
You're nasty.
Most definitely, yes.
I can't even ask you that. Would you fuck a friend?
Oh, I'm here. Forgot I'm mic'd up. Nah.
He was enjoying the podcast.
I just feel like that's just a weird thing to cross over. Like, if I feel like you my friend, if 9 times out of 10, all of my friends I consider my family. And it's just a weird, even though we're not friends, I mean family like blood for real, but I just feel like that's a weird barrier to cross over. And I found myself today crossing, well, I didn't actually like cross over, but I said something to a friend.
What if y'all drunk and there's no emotion involved?
That's the only way I'm going to do it. The only way.
Is it acceptable then?
What do you mean?
I mean, is it acceptable then?
I won't know until I do it. I'll let you know when I do it.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about it sober?
Disgusted.
Okay. No, I mean, how do you feel about it being drunk I mean, sober. Speaking from your sober mind right now.
Okay.
How would you feel about it if y'all was both drunk?
So the friend that I'm
No.
thinking about right now, or just friends in general?
We're just talking in general.
Oh, friends in general. No, don't touch me. Drunk or sober. Ew, that's disgusting. What are you doing?
I think you missed the question.
I probably
All right.
did.
So you're saying that's the only way you would do it, but
I thought you were talking about that particular person that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way that I probably would do something with them if we're drunk. The person that I'm thinking about at this very moment. People outside of that, no, that's my friend. Like, no, that's disgusting.
I feel like alcohol is a cheat code.
Yeah, that's why I know,
Not an
drunk
excuse.
or not.
It's just a cheat code. It's like, when you get drunk, it's Vegas and shit. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do right now, and it don't count in the morning.
Yeah, but even on my drunkest night, if my best friend try to fuck me, I'm like, the fuck is you doing? Get your stupid ass the fuck off of me. Drunk and all. That's what I'm. Eyes is closed halfway. I'm be like, what the fuck
So
are you doing?
you're not sexually attracted to none of your friends, is what you're saying?
Just this one particular one.
See, that's the difference. It's the one she want to fuck.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so you don't got to be drunk to fuck them. Just fuck them.
No, I gotta be drunk. Cause I feel weird. I've never crossed that barrier. So it's like I feel weird. And I told him today. I did.
Well, basically, what bruh's saying is like, your moral code ain't really as strong as you saying it is. It's just you just not attracted to everybody else. If all your friends were as attractive,
My friends aren't ugly.
But you're not attracted to them. Ugly has nothing to do with it.
if all your
Ugly has
friends
a lot
was
to do with it.
on the same level as that one friend you want to fuck, then you wouldn't feel so strongly.
Attraction and somebody looking good is two different things.
Well,
Like, to be attracted to this particular person, like me and him, we cool.
if you had the same vibe with all your friends as you do this one friend you want to fuck, would you feel so strongly? Would you stand?
We all have the same vibe.
Okay, why he different?
I actually talk to my other friends more than
Why
I
he
talk to
different?
him. I don't know. And I told him that. I said, I really don't know. And this shit is fucking weird for me. He said, why? I said, I don't know. Like, I've never crossed that barrier with nobody that's been my friend.
Do he want to cross that barrier?
I don't know.
Did he? So you told him that?
I told him.
So you
And
like
he didn't
this dude?
respond?
Like
I
this
don't
dude?
like him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, the fact
It
that
just sounded like-
the fact that he didn't, reassure you or anything. That's his answer, right?
He said,
there.
if it happens, it happens. He's a guy.
I
The
got a
fuck?
question though. Do you want it to go anywhere? Like if it
you
could?
can't ask her questions like that.
Oh,
Can you ask it? Don't ignore him.
if it could go further from just like fucking, would you want it to go further?
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. my bad.
Just hypothetically speaking.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. No, that's a
What?
great answer. That's
It
a great
is.
answer.
And she'll never answer another question like
He's
that.
a
ever
fucking
again.
liar.
That's a great answer. Yeah.
I answer all these goddamn questions.
Cap.
You have yet to come up with a question that I haven't answered yet. We're waiting.
Okay, well, let's just move on.
Exactly.
I know when I'm beaten.
I'm glad you do. Anyway, I just don't know if I want to cross that barrier with him or not. I did tell him I was having some whiskey when I said it. But, I just said, I just feel like one day we're going to have sex. I said, I don't know why I feel like that, but I just feel like one day we might have sex and it's going to be weird for me because we are friends.
It sounds like you like him.
I don't think so.
It sounds like to me.
I think as of right now, I just want to do nasty things with him.
That's how I start, but it sounds like you like him. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
I like somebody else.
You could like two people at one time.
You can like as many people as you want.
I don't.
Ain't no limit.
You know how I am. I like one person. I stick with that one person.
I think it's okay doing nasty things with people.
It's very much so okay doing nasty things with people. But I'm never going to do anything nasty with him.
Well,
So,
if it happens, it happens.
anyway, next topic.
Moving on.
Moving along. So damn it, I wish I had another person here. So when friends get into relationships and ignore their other friends, I don't know if guys do it. Do guys do that? I think that's more like a girl thing.
Well, not necessarily ignoring. It's like, all right, now you got priority. Your priority is more important.
Understandable, but
So I mean, if you and a guy, well, you know what? It depends on what you feel too. It's like I'm a sand to the beach kind of dude. Alright, so it's like, you know, if I got somebody that I genuinely enjoy, I want to share everything with them. So I want to take her on all the trips and shit. Like, dog, you took her to Paris? Yeah. Who else?
so
would I
not
take?
only are you taking your time away from your homeboys, you're taking her time away from her
She my
homegirls.
priority. So I mean, if she don't feel the same way about her homegirls, then maybe she's not for me.
Wait, can I use me as use me as an example?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So say Seth, you know what I mean, get engaged. You know what I'm saying with a new,
Before y'all even get engaged.
Even
back.
before that, you know what I mean? They working on to that though. You know what I'm saying? He meets some John. I don't call her John no more because she's not a John no more. That's
Thank you.
his main. You know what I mean?
Dang, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing.
Like he ain't a John no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he meet his main squeeze. You feel what I'm saying? His future love of his life. You know what I'm saying? And they go to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Me and Seth be talking about Paris. Like, yo, we finna go to Paris. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But then he gonna take his future, you know what I mean, to Paris.
That's cool.
I wouldn't be mad for real.
That wasn't the question though.
No, I mean, I'm getting less time for my homie though. You know,
You
what I'm
just
saying?
didn't go on a trip with him. That's all I heard.
I would trip also, but I'm also getting less time from the homie. You know
Y'all
what I'm
definitely
saying?
get like understand like you got a girlfriend now, you got a boyfriend now, whatever the case may be.
Let me
Y'all
ask this
had
question from the
lives.
reverse. Let me reverse this question. Can I do that? I feel like it'll help you get the answer you're looking for.
Okay.
Okay. So you finally meet somebody. Y'all actually got that connection that you want. Okay. How much time are you going to be away from that person? And how much time are they allowed to be away from you?
Allowed?
How much time are you comfortable with them being away from you? Like, not from work.
Couple of days.
Couple of days a year. Couple of days a month.
A week?
A week. I mean, so could they slide off with they homies every Saturday?
Sure, if that's what they was doing before we met.
What you're doing when you single is different than what you doing. Like, I've seen people talk that shit. Nah.
Understandable, but before we met, and this to me, everybody is different. For me, before we met, you already had a life. I had a life. If you hung out with your boys, this was something that y'all did every Saturday. Sat on the porch, had y'all talk, had y'all beer, whatever the case may be. Just because me and you decide to get together don't mean I should change up your tradition.
I see.
Those are still your boys. Those are still your friends. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, okay, if you decide like, hey, fellas, like, I want to take my lady away for the weekend, I'm going to have to skip this weekend. That's your decision. I'm not going to ask you to sacrifice that for me. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's respect.
Yeah, see, like
Here's the
like
thing,
I was
though.
saying.
Oh, no, my bad.
It depends on the person. Now, me, like I said, I'm a sand on the beach type person. If I got somebody in my life, that's who I want to spend my time with.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm gonna rather spend my time with her. I mean, be hugged up with her and shit, staring at the Eiffel Tower, than a guy's trip. That's just me. That don't mean I'm not gonna do that shit.
I got a
that's
question.
She my
cool.
priority.
Go ahead.
My question is, what do you think the purpose of dating is?
Yeah, to know people.
That's it? So after you get to know them, then what?
See where it goes.
And then when it goes where it goes, where does it go?
With me.
And when it's with you, we could do this all day.
The purpose of dating is marriage. You
Hold on, no. We're gonna do some fluff
with
with
me.
We gonna be here all day.
I go all day. I go the distance, dog. Trust me, I go the distance. I listen. I go the distance.
Let
my
him
dude.
cook.
You sound like, you know what?
Now,
What is it?
Say that all day.
remember she came on my neck. She's like, I answer questions. This is her answering fucking questions right now.
I get it.
First of all,
we could do this
you
all day.
asked the question,
And
and
you
I'm
give me
answering them.
Yep, and I'm gonna keep asking till you answer. Keep on answering.
If you not, if okay,
I gotta ask the right question. That's all.
right. Thank you.
Okay,
You just
so I'm
gotta
just
ask
gonna-
the right
Go ahead,
question.
try it.
We're gonna work through it. Okay, so when they end up with you, what do you want to be?
Like,
Now she gotta ask a question for the question. Go ahead.
because I want to understand
it's
what
about to
you
be a checkmate
mean.
in a minute. Go
I
ahead.
want to understand exactly what you mean.
Well, I
when
wanna-
they end
I
up
mean,
with me
because you
then
said they-
what? What do you mean by that?
I'm asking. You say they're gonna end up with you. So where do you want to be?
As far as what?
as far as in a relationship.
I'm not understanding the question.
Where do you want a relationship to end for you?
You want love?
Oh, partnership.
Partnership. What does a partnership look like?
You want love?
Who doesn't want love?
But what
I'm
does,
asking you.
Yes, I want love, Sad
Okay.
Seth.
what does a partnership look like
To me,
to you? Yeah, you describe a partnership to me.
where two people come together, and everybody's situation is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I want to be able to talk to my person, that person be my best friend, but we still have our separate lives. Like, I don't want to be on top of each other all day, every day. That's just not. I don't know if it's because I've been single for so long
Mm-hmm.
that I'm gonna have to. If that's his love language, he's gonna have to like kind of sort of pull me into that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to compromise for that. Like, a relationship for me is all about compromising,
Mm-hmm.
sacrificing here and there, but I'm not going to sacrifice everything about me that I done before I met you. I'm just not going to do it, and I don't want you to do it either.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So does a partnership to you include marriage?
No, not really.
Okay, so you would rather not be married.
I don't want to be married.
Okay. Now that's understandable because that's important to differentiate. And the reason why I say that is because if it was to be married, and if you want a long lasting relationship, you won't really have a. There are exceptions to this rule, but it's a lot harder to have a long lasting relationship with two people without it being marriage or something similar to marriage. And when it comes to marriage, you have to, just like you were saying, it's a compromise. So you can't come and be the same independent person
Right.
that you were in a relationship with somebody.
Right.
That's gonna be two independent people just next to each other, which
Right.
is an oxymoron. It's counterproductive. Y'all gotta work together.
Work together.
Yeah, so you're gonna be mashing worlds together, and so when you mash worlds together, people take it and think that it's simple, but that's it's like a massive collision. You know what I mean? Two earths mashing together, and then life has to.
See, this is how he
restart.
did 15 years. All right, everybody.
But the conversation
how
that
he
he's
did 15
having,
years.
these are the conversations that I have with people that I'm dating as well. And I tell them, because I've been single for so long, I'm going to be patient with you. I'm going to need you to be patient with me as well. And I said, we're just going to have to keep communicating with one another to the point where we're on the same level at the same time.
The thing about it is that there has to be a certain level of healing that takes place prior to the relationship, because it's going to be too much work to work through the trauma.
Well, see, some
of it all.
people
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Some people don't accept the fact. Some people don't heal because they don't accept the fact that they've been hurt,
They've been hurt, yeah.
or because that's just they push past it.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
Yeah,
but
man.
if you don't, you won't be able to be 100 with a person unless you deal with your childhood trauma, all your traumas, and become a full version of yourself and stop running from yourself. Because that's the thing that a lot of people do. And I'm not knocking nobody for doing it, because I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, shit, I'm knocking y'all. Nah,
I don't, because I know how it is.
All right, how I had
tough out
to word it to somebody I was dealing with and shit. It's like, all right, if the problems don't get hashed out, they don't get talked about, don't get dealt with, and it's just water under the bridge, that water is still there.
Absolutely. Talk about
And
it.
it's troubled water.
Yes.
I mean, this water, it's
Talk
gonna
about it.
collapse this fucking bridge eventually. Like,
Yes,
that
it will.
water is still there.
It's a
It don't just flow
eventuality.
away.
Yeah, it's an eventuality.
That shit's still
It's
there.
a strong ass bridge, though.
But it ain't. There's nothing. It's an eventuality at the end of the day. The bridge can be
Yo,
as
I
strong
mean,
as it want to be.
I'm sure Katrina done knocked down some bridges.
And I'm from New
Katrina
Orleans.
ain't coming for me.
we're
even
not
though,
even-
even though to some people I don't look healed.
I don't think you was talking about her specifically.
Yes, he was.
Oh shit! Ho.
I was
wasn't-
talking in general.
I wasn't necessarily talking about her specifically.
Okay,
because
'cause I was talking in
because I even
general.
said the person I dealt with. All right, now I did know that she would take that shit personally, and I wanted you to take that shit personally. All right,
I
now-
knew exactly.
but nah,
What
it
the
wasn't.
fuck?
It wasn't an attack. It wasn't an attack.
I don't feel attacked.
Okay.
It's
She
all
She don't
good.
come off as she feel attacked.
Nah, well, she's too strong for that. That's her problem.
Like I said,
That's a
this
problem
bridge
right there.
don't break. Anyway, it's like nah. Yes, I'm strong as fuck. Yes,
I can see it.
but
it's a gift and a
They
curse.
respect
I am-
it. It's a two-edged sword.
I'm also vulnerable, and I can show my vulnerable side
hard-
to
is it hard?
It's not hard to the right person. It's really not hard. Like if I feel comfortable enough with you to show you my vulnerable side, then I will.
Yeah.
If I don't feel comfortable, if I don't feel safe,
Yeah.
then I'm
Now,
not.
That's super important.
Yeah. So if
That's
I don't
super important.
feel safe with you, then I'm not gonna be vulnerable.
Sometimes though, with a man, if you have a very strong personality,
that's my cup.
what it does is it
Go ahead.
attracts a weaker man, and the reason why is because a strong man can make you safe, but you would have to have like, I guess, something about you that attracts him to you. I don't know. You know how opposites attract.
Well, some people have healing personalities.
Yes, I do. Thank
And
you.
see,
But that's a two. That's
I
a
had to
two-edged-
shake that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a two-edged sword too, because that's how you get used.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I like for
I
me
ain't sleep with
personally,
nobody.
I'm the same way.
Cape in the closet. Used to be.
Let him cook.
He used to
Nah,
be the
he
same
right
way.
though.
He
no,
used to be the
nah,
same
I wasn't
way.
no caper. I wasn't no
Wasn't no-
caper. No, I was a savage at heart to the day I died. You heard me? For
Was.
real.
If,
No, still to this day, I'm a fucking savage. Like for real. Like, you ask my wife, is she comfortable? She said absolutely not. Of course, I'm not comfortable. Neither should you be. You should be earning me the same way I'm earning you every goddamn day. You feel me? I don't do that.
I see what you're saying there. I
You
get
gotta
that
be
part.
like that, because if you don't, then she get bored.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you the truth, she'll get bored. You get her too comfortable and too, you know what I mean? Everything too complacent, she'll get bored. And that's when she start doing other shit. I gotta keep her here and here, mano y mano. You gotta
Do
keep
y'all
her
hear
in.
that,
Are
y'all?
you the same
15
way?
years.
Huh?
Yeah, the same way.
She's you know, I'm a climber. You know what I mean? I got to get it, and she enjoys watching me do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's expectations that I have for her, so she, you know, works on meeting those. It's a long journey, so she don't have to meet it right away. She could just work on the same way I'm working on my shit, and we just working right next to each other and
And,
earn
see,
each other.
and this is after 15 years.
Yeah.
15 years.
Y'all motherfuckers want to start. Y'all motherfuckers want to get in there, and after you get a title and shit, just stop.
Yes.
Now all I gotta do is fuck.
Yes, that's what a lot of married
No,
you
people.
be
they be
fucking
wanting
single.
that shit
Yeah.
before they even get
Exactly.
in there. Like they be wanting the motherfucker
They want
already
you to
made
treat
and,
them like a
and
wife.
making six figures
Go ahead, say it.
and doing
Say it
this
in
and
the mic.
doing that.
On the way up here, we were just talking about that. How it's like there's no women just want to be at the finish line waiting for that man. To
Yes,
get there. And
like,
that's
the
not
way.
it.
No.
That
She
ain't
was
it.
on a warrior's journey with me. That's why she gonna get everything.
Yo.
See,
It all go to her.
You know
I
what?
told her this. I said, and this is the big deal. I said, your submission for my life. That's my trade off for you, straight up. But my life is worth a lot. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna give it to you, then it's gotta be. I gotta get that total submission. I need all of it. I don't need some of it. I don't need no compromise. I don't need. You gotta be doing this thing my way.
and that's why I don't want to be like this. So
His way is also working for the record.
It works.
That's important.
and that's
It works.
Nah,
It,
that's- I
his
just had to
way
put that out
works,
there,
not
'cause it's
just for
important.
him, but for both of them.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I'm saying.
'Cause
So
I
that's
thank
why.
for both of us.
Two like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
for both of us. You get what I'm
And
saying?
that's
Like,
and
for
that
all of
works.
us.
Like
Yeah,
if
we
I
got
could
two
come
kids.
across somebody that was actually fucking smart, I'd probably be like, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
But you got to think about it like this. On the flip side, you
I
can.
would shut up.
I'm gonna tell you like this though, and my mama had the same issue. My mama got the same issue because me and my mama talk a lot. My mama's single to this day. My mom's single. She got 5 kids, 5 different babies, 5 different daddies.
Why you look at me?
Because he said 5 kids.
Him 5 baby daddy.
No,
5 different baby daddies.
he said the 5 baby daddies. I was already here with it though.
5 different babies. But all my
I
brothers,
thought he was talking to you, Fluffy.
all my
She's
brothers-
single to this day. To this
Look,
day.
my mama been married 2 times.
Damn. How many you got, Fluffy?
Nah, but look,
Like your mom.
my mama been married
She
2
only
times.
got one.
Who got one?
Oh, no.
I've been married 2 times.
Oh shit. That's what I'm trying to talk. I told my mama all the time. That's great. You been married 2 times?
Yes.
Oh shit.
How old your mama?
Shit, I don't know, man. She old though. She had me when she was like 19.
Uh-oh. How old your mom?
How old your? She had when he was
She had
19.
me 19 years
You the
old.
oldest?
I'm the oldest, yeah.
How old is your oldest? You could have a drink with him now.
I kid.
Yeah. She's like 21.
He not adopted.
I didn't say he was adopted. I'm just saying.
But I had mine at 19.
Oh.
I think your mama.
I'm gonna tell you, look.
She's your mama, my twin flame
She
or
might
something.
be.
God damn.
She might be.
She got a low haircut.
No.
She ain't get there yet.
No, you know what? My mama older than her though, so she.
Yeah, we were trying to get to the bottom of that.
She a new you know, she the older generation than you do.
Yeah. Well, she's actually the old generation.
What you is? You millennial?
What I'm saying is she got old soul.
Oh, okay.
So she is that older generation you're talking
to.
to.
Give you that dirty look. So
I
I'm gonna say I say this
it.
to my mama. We talk a lot. You gotta attract. She we was talking about it. And she know kind of like where she made mistakes at in life, and so we was talking about. You know, I'm figuring things out. So I talked to her about my journey and stuff like that, and things that I'm working on and things that I'm putting together. And she just was like, I wish I knew somebody, you know, a man that can help you through this, but you know, I've never attracted that man, and so she. Now in her age realized that it's her behavior that attracts the man that she wants. My mama had the looks, but she didn't have the mindset. And so her mindset always attracted the wrong type of dude to her. And so that was the problem. It's a give and go. You know what I'm saying? So if the mindset don't evolve, you're not gonna be able to attract the type of guy that you actually want. You're only gonna attract the motherfuckers that sometimes look like the guy you want or definitely don't look like or ain't the guy you want. And that's how it is. But she learned that late. You know what I'm saying? So now she, you know, fucking old as hell. You know what I'm saying? She still look good though. I ain't gonna lie. My mom look good.
She does.
Yeah, she look real good. She could get any dude, but her mindset is still stuck in her way. But she know what she doing wrong. She just do it. So that's what it is. You gotta determine if you want to evolve or not.
When you get to a certain age, it's like
am I not evolving?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm not saying you.
No,
I don't know.
I'm asking myself, am I not evolving?
That's a good question. That's a real question.
I
Have you
feel
learned
like
to
that I
listen yet?
am.
That's
huh?
real.
Have you learned to listen yet?
Which one?
I said, have you learned to listen yet?
I thought he said, have I learned a lesson?
I was gonna give her a chance.
Absolutely not.
I was gonna give her a chance.
I thought he said, have I learned the lesson?
He did sound like
That's
that.
fair.
He did
That's
sound
fair.
like
Learn to listen.
That's fair. Have you
I
learned?
didn't hear learn to listen. I thought he said, have you
That
learned
was
to
not-
That was a
listen?
legit file. You know what I'm saying? She really. I heard the same thing she heard.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Have you learned to listen yet?
Yeah, I listen.
Okay.
I've
But
always listened.
Do you listen? Do you active listen?
What's that mean?
Active listen is you understand their perspective. You get what I'm saying? So
I'll ask questions.
that's a great thing. That means you're active listening because if
Ask
you're
something.
asking questions about something that someone's saying, that means that you're trying to gain an understanding
Yeah.
about what they're saying. Most women don't.
But
But what?
when you already got your mind made up about some shit, you shut your ears.
To a certain extent.
I see now.
If it's something that I've heard before that,
Mendez.
if it's something that I heard before and it didn't work for me, yes, I'm gonna shut my ears on it. But if it's something that I've never heard before and I'm seeing people speak to me about myself from their perspective, I'm listening. I'm gonna listen because
You can't see it all.
I can't see it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to. I don't
it.
mind constructive criticism. I don't mind somebody coming to me and telling me. But the way that people come to me and talk to me, they always talking to me about like if I like the last person that I talked to. I asked him because I was telling him what I didn't like about him. He said, "It's stuff about you I don't like," and I was just like, "Okay, now you want to flip it? Go ahead. What don't you like about me? You cuss too much." Okay, what else?
you just saying anything.
Well, let me say this though. What type of man are you looking for? What is your ideal?
I have a paper, so I don't have it in front of me.
I
do.
If we could sum it up a little bit.
You know, in the old movies when they drop the scroll and shit and they roll across.
Yeah, I do
lot
because
of women had that list,
because you
dog.
have to
She not the only
manifest.
one.
Because I had to do that before. I didn't do that before. I was like one of those free spirited type of people. So I would pick people that was nice to me, somebody that was that made me laugh. Like
Yeah.
I didn't have a specific type of person
Yeah.
that I wanted
So
to
you
actually
trying to get
date.
to that place.
So I'm trying to break it down and manifest the actual man that I actually want.
if you could break it down to just like a short.
She can't simplify.
You-
We
3 to
talked
5.
about this earlier.
Well, the thing about it is because okay, there's men are simple.
Like
You
me,
only
for
go-
example, I got 4: cook, clean, peace, pretty. That's it.
Look, men are simple, but men are simple even in the archetype of men. So like if you want a masculine man, right, that is decisive, you know, makes decisions, a leader, can put you in a comfortable place, you can rely on him, you would have to shut the fuck up.
I can.
But if you're the type of person to say these are the things that I don't like about you, that's you not shutting the fuck up. Because ain't nobody asked you that.
Yeah, I never said that.
No, but you said that and I'm not, you know, you said that in the dude that maybe he wasn't the type of guy. You know what I'm saying? But you said that about the dude before where you was like, I told him this and he told me that. You remember?
Oh no, I was explaining to him something that I didn't like about him.
I know.
And he was over talking me because he would ask me a question and I would start to answer it and he would over talk me and I would tell him, I don't like when you do that. If you're gonna ask me a question, let me finish what I'm saying. I don't like when you over talk me.
No, it's different.
So he tried to flip it back onto me and was like, well, it's stuff about you that I don't like.
Yeah. Then he's not a masculine man.
No, he wasn't masculine at all.
Yeah, that's not masculine.
So that's why I was like, okay, nah, I'm cool off for that.
I would like to take the constructive criticism if I'm over talking you and I'm not being a good listener. I know that I need to be a better listener.
Would you ever be submissive?
Hell no.
Okay. All right.
But men
Fuck
are
no.
submissive though.
No, never.
It's a different.
Mm-mm.
It's
Ain't
a
no difference.
different.
It don't exist.
No. If I explain it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If I explain it like.
Nah, you right. I know what you about to go. Go ahead.
See, I was trying to hurry up and cut it because I asked him that question before his wife came back in.
You can ask me right now.
Well, no, obviously.
Am I submissive?
No, we know that.
He compromises.
I can compromise,
Okay.
but I ain't submissive.
Isn't that considered like a submission?
No. Compromise is for the benefit of the because if I don't compromise, then we can't move forward.
All right, so let me put this out there.
She can't just do everything my way without her being able to think because she's an intimate being in herself. So I have to respect that.
So
But
there was this video they posted on social media, and basically women just have this problem. They loathe the word submissive.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Not me. I like
and then, like the thing is, it's like, all right, look, learning is a form of submission. Mm-hmm. Okay, first off, you got to accept the fact that you don't know something and be willing to learn.
That's a fact.
That's submission.
Yeah.
If I can't teach you anything, if you're not willing to learn something, if you're not willing to accept that maybe you don't know this, maybe you got this wrong, you need to be with somebody else. Okay, so
An example is you do it every day at work.
That's the main thing they talk about. Like you go to a job that don't give a fuck about you, that replace you like that and shit, and then go home.
I was out of work for 3 months.
And then go home. Yeah, I mean,
because I wasn't submitting
fight
to
with
the
your
bullshit.
man. I mean, who fight with your man who would take a bullet for you and shit.
I'm back now, but
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to do it their way.
You back with the same company?
I'm back with the same company.
Cool, I'm glad.
I just wasn't trying to do it their way because I felt like I shouldn't have to do it their way.
Yeah.
And some people was trying to get me to do it.
You were single and unemployed.
I don't care. I wasn't
Your
trying to
pockets
do
big.
it. I wasn't trying to do it their way.
Wait, you the boss?
No, he's not my boss.
Hey,
We all work together.
Okay, I didn't know.
I be trying to tell her what to do.
I didn't know
with
there
your
was some
listen.
supervisor thing going on
What
here.
he be wanting me to do, it's not even in my character, so I can't even do it. Like I'm not gonna
Even
kiss,
if it would work out best for her.
I respect your mind.
I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass at the end of the day. Even I'm just not gonna. I felt like the way that he wanted me to go, to me, from my perspective, I felt like they wanted me to go there begging on my knees, like, hey, can you do whatever it is that you need to do so I can get back in? When really, at the end of the day, no matter if I even went up there and said whatever I needed to say, nothing was going to be done because it was an error on another supervisor that wasn't giving them the correct information. So I would have drove up there for no goddamn reason, and then it would have pissed me off even more. As I stated, I said, if I go up there and I don't get the answer I want, it's going to piss me off.
Waste of time.
And then I'm going to do some stupid shit like, you know what? Fuck this anyway. I quit.
Yeah.
Now let me interject.
I had a question. I wanted to offer her something, but I'm gonna let you go first.
So, she's speaking of a present situation. I've been trying to school FluffyNae since the beginning. Like, look, this is how you need to move in this company. So it wasn't just like after everything that happened. Nah, I was trying to talk to her, teach her the whole way. I was even sharing my story. Like, look, I ain't never kissed the ass a day in my life. All right. I don't have my own business. Means I'm working for somebody else. I ain't never kissed ass a day in my life because I handle myself different. And basically I learned this because I don't give a fuck. Like you can get very far in a company. They think you're a fucking star employee of them others by not giving a fuck. Oh, I'm not complaining. No, I'm not. Because fuck you and everybody else. Right? Like I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna show up. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the bare minimum if it's beneficial to me to doing the bare minimum. If I gotta go a little extra, then I'm gonna do that too. Yeah, I mean, like we talk about basically getting on the supervisor's good side. All right, I like to come to work late a lot. So I can't really tell you no when you ask me for a favor. You feel me? That's it's quid pro quo.
Yeah, it's a give and take.
One hand washes the other. There's a lot of drivers. I drive a lot of people at the company who don't feel that way.
I want to throw an example in there too. What he's speaking of. Last week, I overslept. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I was on the board. I was supposed to be in. I was an hour late. You know what I'm saying? Called them. They were like, yo, you know what I mean? Ask where I'm at and everything. But because I do so much for them,
it was cool.
They let it slide. Like, I don't worry about it. Just come in when you can.
Nobody's kissing ass. It's not even a sexist
I'm not even
thing.
saying about kiss ass.
Okay, yeah.
First of all, both of them are seasoned. They've been there.
We weren't always seasoned, though.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Both of them are seasoned, right? So it took time for them to get wherever they are today.
Wait, you seasoned?
I'm not seasoned. I've only been there 3 years.
I tried to help you from the beginning.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
So from the beginning, it's been only one in particular person that will fuck with me. And when before I even got out of training, he let me know he was going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
I don't like
it.
I don't give a fuck. Don't say stupid shit. This is a business. Don't say stupid shit like that to me. I'm just coming out of
company.
I'm just coming out of a training class and I'm supposed to understand your fucking jokes and I don't know you.
Oh, let me.
And you're not even smiling. You're not even laughing. Like I'm coming in there and I'm smiling and I'm laughing. They said that smile not gonna last long. You gonna hate it here. I said, oh no, I'm just gonna come get my money. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like basically like threatening me like you're not gonna like it here. I'm gonna make sure you don't like it here. So you're gonna purposely
make it difficult.
Fuck with me. When you start doing stupid shit like that, I'm thinking, why do I have to do any ass kissing? I'm not going to kiss I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to act accordingly with you because that's my character. That's my personality. That's who I am. I don't care who you are at the end of the day. I moved over 500 miles and got this job. I can pack my shit the fuck up and move somewhere else and get another fucking job. I stand on business on who the fuck I am at the end of the day. I'm not kissing nobody ass.
Old.
I don't give a fuck.
You should.
Why?
How many times you gotta start over?
As many times as I fucking need to. As many times as I need to until I get my fucking formula correct.
What if you don't
I'm
have
not gonna stay somewhere where I'm fucking miserable. I'm not gonna stay somewhere where I'm not even like. I'm just not gonna do that.
Can I offer you something though? So I went to the Marines at 18, right? And before I went in there, my auntie told me, she was like, these motherfuckers, they own your ass. So you better get everything out them. That's what she told me. I said, okay, got it, right? So when I went in the Marines, initially, I was just starting to figure things out. But I went in the Marines and I started really like applying myself like to whatever they was asking me to do. Like hard body. Like I was trying to climb, get the next rank, become leaders. And me and my partner, 14, right now he in OCS right now. As we speak, that's officer school. He's enlisted that went officer, so he's a Mustang. They call them Mustangs when he become an officer because that's a whole different pay grade. Officers, you are automatic leader. You get paid more. You do more shit. Me and him linked up. We Lance Corporals. This is E3s in the Marines. That's the bottom of the barrel. And we had sergeants and corporals, all our higher rankers under us doing what the fuck we said. And just because we was applying ourselves, that's the only reason why it turned out like that. But in my mind, I knew that I didn't have a problem with authority, but I knew that I was an entrepreneur at heart. So I was kind of allergic to like jobs because I'm innovative. So if there's a process that's going in my job, I'll think of a way to expedite it. But that's not what the Marines is. They want you to do what the fuck they say how they say do it. One thing I don't do, kiss ass or suck dick. Our staff sergeant, we had staff sergeant, you know, our staff sergeant, yes, staff sergeant, no staff sergeant. We had some Marines they would gobble ball sack, fan of jewels, throat goat, you hear me? Like they eat the meat all white. It's disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? I was not like that. Don't even think about it, staff sergeant. I got it. That's how I was. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking, staff sergeant. These motherfuckers higher up than that's how I'm talking to them. You know what I'm saying? That's me and Fortune. That's my dog.
Right.
But I knew where I could play it, where I couldn't play it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a producer. But when I got out, I did 8 years, and I was stellar. I mean, MCI complete. I mean, I really applied myself like I was going to do this for the next 40 years, and I knew I wasn't. And so when it was time for me to leave, they was trying to get me to stay. Like, listen, you know, I'm like, I'm about to rap, niggas. Like, you know, that's how crazy. Like, this nigga about to lead the Marines to rap. You heard me?
I'm Mystical did it.
I know, but you know, it just most people fail. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I had an entrepreneurial mind.
Right.
You couldn't
You know
fail.
I can't fail because I do this for real. Like this is the heart. But here's the thing though. I applied myself, so I was able to get more out of them than that still aids me to this day. Because I applied myself, I knew that when I'm working for somebody, it's a temporary thing for me. I always have that in my mind. But you got to keep that. But you got to apply yourself, and you got to play the game the way they want it. So I didn't go in there like I'm gonna be here forever. If I felt like I was gonna be there forever, then I would try and engineer and change the policy and work on these different. I don't give a fuck about this goddamn company. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do it your way, the hard way, as long as you're paying me. Are you gonna pay me to make that route over there? Oh, you are? Okay, shit, I make it all goddamn day.
Exactly.
Because that's what I'm paid to do.
Exactly.
But if you're not paying me to do it, I'm not doing nothing that I'm not paid for. That's the only thing. But I'm going to do it exactly how you want, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face because that's what you're paying me to do. You're paying me to do it with a smile on my face.
I'm not going to smile.
And hold on, and this is the last little thing I'm going to say.
You supposed to smile though. We cut
This
some
is-
service.
Hold on. I don't smile, though.
This is the last, but I'm going to tell you this.
Let me
last
finish.
This is the last little thing I'm going to say. The only I do it with a smile on my face because the only thing I'm trying to do is extract everything I can out of where I'm at in this moment because it's a placeholder for where I'm going to be.
Right.
So I'm using it. I'm using
stepping
it.
stone.
Hey, I'm using it as a stepping stone. Exactly.
You got a
I'm
foot in the
using-
door right now.
Exactly. So I'm just using those tools to be able to boost whatever I'm really trying to do.
Fortify your foundation.
Exactly. Podcast, music, whatever it is. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to do what I have to do because I need this to stay stable. I need it to be what it's going to be. And I can't rock the boat. I'm not going to be here long, so I'm not going to rock the boat. We're
Right.
going to do it your way.
You got two kind of people, right? You got people who need something to fall back on, and you got people who need something to stand on because they know they're going forward.
Yeah.
My man can't fail.
Neither can I.
When
And
I
neither
get-
will
And
I.
neither
Yeah,
will
I mean-
you. I already see it. We already see the start quality.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
it's
stand
like,
out.
I know where you're coming from
I
or
wasn't coming at you
whatever.
with that last comment.
I-
Okay, all right.
I don't know why people think I get offended by stuff. I don't get
You
offended.
do not definitely somebody that get offended by it. You want to have real conversations, and a lot of people be afraid to have that real conversation.
I want talk,
For real.
say how you feel, all
Yeah.
that good stuff,
I
but
respect
also feel where I'm coming from
Yeah.
with the situation.
Yeah,
Like
talk it.
I'm still there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just decided I no longer wanted them to have as much control over me anymore because the position that I was doing, they had all the control over me, over my schedule, can pick and choose when I come in, when I leave, all that shit. The only thing I had control of was my days off. Cool. Once they started getting in their bad about me, because I ended up having beef with one of them because you fucked with my money. And I feel as though once you fuck with my money, I gotta say something. You feel me? Like that's just me. If you put me on for something and I come to do my job like you asked me to do, but even if I don't smile, even if I just say, okay, I'll be there, and then I come there and you like, nah, never mind, you ain't getting that. You just took money out my pocket. You just took money out my kids' mouths. You just took money, like, you know what I'm saying? You just
Nah, I
fucked
feel
up
you.
everything.
I
So,
feel
okay, you can't do that. Now I'm going to enforce the policy on you. Once I hit them with a policy, that's when the beef began. You feel me? That's when they really started fucking with me and not giving me no money.
I never considered the fact that you are a single mother of 5. Does that influence some of your decisions?
A lot of them.
Okay, because with me, I got 2 baby moms, but one of them was living with me at the time or whatever. So
you had the support to watch your kids. I didn't have nobody.
I had a baby. I had a babysitter. So
you had a babysitter. I didn't have that. So whatever I had to do, I had to do. And then when they was fucking with me, and if I'm not able to do, and that's at the beginning, I'm only making a couple dollars an hour. You feel me? I wasn't making the money that everybody else was making. So I'm on hustle mode. Don't fuck with my hustle. I got plans. Don't fuck with my plan.
Can I offer you something? Mm-hmm. The thing about it is, and this is just from my perspective, right? You got to be strategic about things. The world is chess, not checkers. Mm-hmm. So if you out here playing checkers, and you like, look, you didn't jump me, I'm about to jump you. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to find yourself
getting jumped.
Yeah.
So, and that's why a lot of times I don't even try. I know my father, one thing my dad did, and he taught me a lot of things. My daddy taught me pick and choose your battles.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's a lot of stuff that I could battle with them, that they do to me, that they be fucking with me. But I don't fuck with them battles. They're minor, they're mediocre. But like I said, money has always been money or my kids. It's just 2 things you can't fuck with.
So when it comes to work, this is how I look at it. Never go to war at work. And the reason why I was in the Marines, so them motherfuckers talk shit to you. I mean, they talk down to you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's why I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, but I got paid good.
I mean, that's
really good.
Understandable.
And I'm still getting paid good. You know what I'm saying?
But the age of 18, I probably would have been able to do it because my mind was willing to learn then. And now that I'm like setting a different way, like if I'm going to learn something, cool. Yeah. Make sure you're teaching me something. Yeah. But if you're teaching me that you can fuck with me and take money out my pocket, I don't want to talk to you.
Well, the lesson in that moment is not the one that you perceive it to be. Mm-hmm. The lesson in the moment is to be able to stand through the bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's right there that's the word's journey right there, because you can't allow the bullshit to come and create chaos in your life, because then you're not in control. The bullshit is in control. And I'm gonna explain to you why. If you automatically gonna react to something that's happening, it's gonna prevent you from being able to be in control of your life. You gotta let shit slide.
I do.
You gotta let it all slide.
I can't.
That's the thing. You gotta get to that place where you can, because if you can't, then you're not gonna be able to create any stability. And the stability is what you're looking for to launch you off to the next area. So you got to understand that see,
when I let stuff slide, people say things like,
here's the mantra,
I mask my feelings.
Here's what you got. Here's the mantra, right?
That's 2 different things.
Here's the mantra. Here's the mantra that I keep in my head.
Gray area.
The mantra I keep in my head is this: I'm only here for a period. I'm not here forever.
Right.
So I'm not about to sit here and give it my all. I'm not about to give you my emotion. I'm not about to give you my anger. I'm not about to put nothing into this. I'm going to do the job you telling me to do, and that's what it's going to be. And when you really like embody that mantra and accept that in your heart and soul, you start to kind of like this shit, because you know what the purpose is serving. You know what I'm saying? The purpose is serving is not to take care of everything. The purpose is serving is to be able to keep everything stable so that I can launch this damn podcast, and that be the thing that take us to the fucking moon and get us out of where we need. But I need this shit to be stable. And so what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to go ahead and let you have that every time.
Oh, that's why I changed my schedule.
Hold on, because that boy Potter right now. You heard me?
That's why I changed my schedule, because I knew, like, once you know yourself and you know how like you're gonna react to certain things if you keep letting shit.
That's them controlling you, because they know how you gonna react too. They don't. I'm gonna tell you be surprised with people. They'll start pricking around the edges. And seeing,
they want to try to see what they can do to me to figure out when I'm a snack.
It be the microaggressions. Look, they say something stupid. You be like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, she ain't like that. So I see it in, you know what I'm saying? And that's when the motherfuckers start having control over you versus you having control of yourself, because you being reactive. Them giving you something to react to, it get you the fuck up out of there when they want you to, because they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a chess, not checkers type of game. This is easy. I'm playing against a rookie. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at it.
Right.
So you got to be on top of that shit, where it's like, oh, okay, I'm playing chess too right now, and I know that you're trying to fuck with me to take the job.
Can I?
So let me be smart about it.
I'm tell you a chess move that I use at work. I walk in the office, you know what I'm saying? The supervisors, they miserable.
Yes.
They always miserable, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they got somebody over them, you know what I'm saying? First thing I do, crack a joke, make them smile immediately.
That's smart.
Immediately.
Because it take everything off of you.
I do that with some of them.
You got to do it with all of them. You got to be more flexible.
I can only be fake for so long.
It's not even being. It's not even being. I'm gonna tell you. It's a. When you start to learn, I used to be because I'm so fucking real. I'm telling you. That's why I tell you, like, when we have a conversation, we talk about anything. I don't give a fuck. We talk about it all.
Right.
I'm not straying from no conversation. I'm not gonna get mad at you. You be real. I'm gonna be real. People get mad at me. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's not being fake. What you have to do is you have to understand, especially if you're getting into the entrepreneur world, that you're providing a service. So you have to understand what the people want and meet them where they at. It's not about you. Even though who you are gets you there, it's not about you. You providing a service. So if you can embody that part of yourself and start to spread it around in where you work at, you can start to see your reality change in ways that you never expected to, because you know how to manipulate reality for this. It's not being fake. All you doing is just being a greater version of yourself. And you don't have to like just make them laugh, but you could just be, just be pleasant. You know what I'm saying? But that's a strategy though. That's a great strategy to keep things off you.
There's nothing wrong with manipulating your environment to fit you.
Nothing wrong
There's
with
nothing
it.
wrong with it.
Where she messed up at was
The environment's not supposed to fit you. You supposed to make the environment,
knowing her personality and her mindset and her strong will. She hopped into a position where she had no control whatsoever. She didn't pick a shift or a run. She said, "Here, do what you will with me." And they did.
I was cool with that until they tried to take my money out of my pocket. What? Do y'all not understand that part?
You could look at it like that.
I was cool with them.
Sometimes you got to charge it to the game.
And I was cool with that. I let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing. I let it all the way go, but they wasn't done fucking with me. So they kept fucking with me. And I was cool with it. And I kept pushing through. But my thing is, and I should be able to speak on it. I may not speak it to them.
Yeah, don't.
But if I'm calling and hitting up my friends and complaining, I should be able to complain. Like,
are you complaining in front of them?
What, the people?
No.
No.
Oh, is the friends running back and telling?
Are y'all running back and telling them?
No, I tell you shit to your face.
I thought you were talking about some other friends.
My thing is,
I always come into the group and complain about how I'm being treated. I don't say nothing. I might just be like, okay, no, that's cool. All right, cool, that's fine. All right, now I take my paperwork, take my little write-up, whatever, smile and keep it pushing. I go to the group. Y'all know these motherfuckers that wrote me up again and did it. I should be able to express that.
So like, I got like friends.
I understand. It's a female emotion. You're a female at the end of the day.
So if somebody come to me and they say, look, I need to get this off my chest. Hold on. Do you just want to vent and me not say nothing, or you actually want input?
Yeah, because
all my friends know.
There's a difference.
Don't come to me if you want to hear the truth.
Yeah, because that's all I'm gonna do.
Like, don't come to me if you want me to tell you where you fucked up at. All right, now me and her ain't never had a conversation, but she definitely picked up on it. Yeah. Definitely picked up.
Even if I fucked up, I'm cool with fucking up if I actually fucked up.
You gotta learn from it.
As we spoke about that before. If I actually fucked up.
Fucked up is circumstantial.
I'm actually in the wrong for something that I did.
In the wrong is circumstantial.
Can I say something?
Sometimes you don't have to do anything.
When you break down the nuances of every situation, there's situations where I absolutely did nothing wrong, but I still always break it down and see where I could have done things better, even though I did everything right. So it's not a right and wrong. If you on that constant growth path, you always break down a situation. You know you didn't do nothing wrong in the situation, but
I'll ask.
No, you could just do some self-reflection within yourself and be like, what could I have done better in this situation? Even though I was absolutely right in this situation and I won this situation, what could I have done better to even have avoided it or make it better or not have that situation happen at all? Because that self-reflection is only going to benefit you. So when you go to the next one, you know how to, you know what I'm saying? It's like you build off of it.
Be your biggest critic.
Yeah, you gotta be.
I do be.
Self-reflection is a hard thing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get yourself from a position of when you know you 100% right, to be like, what if I was wrong, or what could I have done better? You know, even though I won the day.
My self-reflection,
I do that all the time. That's why.
and I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. My self-reflection is for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
So when I'm sitting here talking shit amongst everybody else, that's me talking my shit. But when I go home, I'm like, bitch, you be doing the most sometimes. Like,
It's a
You gotta
process.
yeah, it's
do
a
the
process.
vent,
I
and
have to
then-
vent,
yeah.
and then I gotta come down, and then
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, like,
She gonna understand you better. You wanna know? Cause women different, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, women are more emotional than logical. It just is what it is.
I said that. Didn't I say
Women
that?
are way more emotional, and the reason why I know that is because number one, I was raised by
You
3
literally
women,
posted the clip.
and I've been with a woman for 12 years, you know, in that space. So they don't understand, even though the things that you saying make a whole lot of mathematical sense. That shit don't matter. It's how they feel about it.
It's girl math.
Yeah, it's girl bad. That shit don't matter how they feel about it. So the only thing you could do is keep offering her the truth, and if she take it, she take it. She don't, she don't. But it's a feeling that she has to go through first. It's like gates of feelings that she has to go through first before she arrives to the logic. It's
Yes.
it's a process.
It's a
for them.
process.
It's a longer process.
Some of them gates don't open though, man.
They open, but they be taking some time.
Some
It
of them
take
gates
time.
They
don't
take
open.
time. They take a lot of time.
Some of them gates don't open.
Nah, but can I speak on something you said? You said be your
Own
you say
critic.
your
Worst critic.
your best critic,
Your
I
worst
said, I
critic.
said be your worst critic.
be your worst critic,
Yeah. I said be your biggest critic. Is what I
biggest
said.
critic.
Yeah.
Oh, cause I know the term. You know, what's it called? I am my worst critic, or what is the term?
Yeah,
as an
I'm
artist.
you're your worst critic. Yep.
Yeah. So how can I blend in with the be your what you said?
It's-
Your biggest critic. The same thing.
It's the same thing. It's essentially saying the same exact thing.
It's checking yourself.
Yep.
It's like y'all artists and shit. It don't matter how many people jamming in your shit. If you're not feeling that shit, you're not feeling that
Exactly.
shit. Nah, I could have did this shit
I
better.
peeped that with you.
I could have did this shit better. I'm a chef.
When I was recording.
Yeah,
I mean-
you was like, look, I texted him. I said it sound the same to me, but you was like, nah, do it again. Nah, I want to do something different. Nah, do it one more time. I said it sounds.
Nah, even with when you
I
Always been
record-
that way.
I
It's
record a lot.
always been that way.
I record a lot, and I'm so much myself.
Yeah, because
I
you
only
know what
do-
you're listening for.
I do me 100%.
I don't know what you're listening for.
Yeah.
So it sounds fine to me,
Yeah.
but you like, nah, do it again. I was
Because
like,
I'm recording it for myself.
right,
I'm not recording it for y'all.
right.
I like it.
That's what
You know
I
what
said.
I'm
I said
saying?
that's why
I like this
when I say
motherfucker. I want
even
this
if
all
I
I
don't,
want.
what I said I don't really talk about music. I don't know much about music. I said, but I fucks with whoever makes music because it's their craft. They
Yeah.
put their blood, sweat, and tears into it. Even if I don't understand the shit, I fucks with it.
Yeah. You and me, you ain't gotta fuck with it. As long as I fuck
Right.
with it, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The world cannot fuck with it. And if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. I'm putting
Right.
that motherfucker. I'm doing that. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like that's how I
Yeah,
am.
it's your baby. It's your kid and shit.
Exactly.
The
Every
whole
song.
world might think your kid a fucking idiot and shit. Nah, I birthed that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
it's
raised
me.
this motherfucker.
Yep.
That's my idiot. You know?
Every song, every song I put my heart and soul in. Every
Yeah.
song I put my heart and soul. I have fine tuned the craft. You know what I'm saying? The repetition does it.
The narrative of this topic stuff, and you put him in charge.
I told you from the
Because
gate.
this conversation is better. I ain't gonna say it's better than those, but
This is why I don't come up with topics, because when you just go
We
over
about to get
the
sidetracked.
guest,
Hold, we about to get sidetracked. Let me steer this shit. You stop talking. What was you saying?
I was just
did
saying
you
her
shut
topic.
me up on my show? Ain't
She said
nobody
on
done
her
that
show.
for
She
years.
said on her show. Did you shut me up on my show?
okay, Selena.
I liked her topic.
Nobody talking about nobody. Selena, we not getting into that. I did not write that down.
That's not your invite?
Nah,
No.
it ain't.
Oh.
It's my
Drunk.
You know, I saw her next to the board when I walked in. I was like, oh, she writing down some topics. And she just was standing over there. Okay.
Nah, my drunk son mom.
my drunk son.
My
Is that what you
drunk
said?
son mom.
She
She was writing
Oh, your
down
mom-
the
your mom- okay.
she was writing down the topics for me, and she said, and she was listening to Selena in the kitchen before.
her jam.
She
Oh,
was jamming. She said, "Oh yeah, you gotta talk about Selena
Oh, my God.
and not the fake one." And then we gotta talk
What
a whole
is
debate about
excursion
that.
and timeshares?
I don't know. He wrote that.
Oh, cause she was telling me about when y'all went to
Jamaica.
yeah
No,
I did not go to
Mexico,
Jamaica.
Mexico.
Mexico,
Yeah.
Cancun.
Yeah.
And you had bought the timeshares or whatever.
Yeah.
She gave me
No,
the story.
I didn't buy that then.
Oh.
We went to the presentation.
I said that.
Yeah.
I said we kept telling them, no, we don't want that. No, we don't want that. No, we don't want that. I said, and right before we was about to leave, they said, but wait, we got one more. And then that's when the whole Moon Palace in Jamaica thing came about. Yeah.
Oh, so you
bought a timeshare?
I was like, they got stuff. They got them.
Yeah.
Okay. But I thought it was Jamaica.
It wasn't a time.
I got one after the fact. They don't call it a timeshare anymore.
What is it called?
But it's a vacation package.
That's what happened in Vegas.
Yeah, I know, but we wasn't buying that shit. We had to sit there. We was there for the free tickets. So
Right.
what's free money and what else it was?
That's like free gameplay. They give you a show or whatever.
Yeah, free zip-line. And I finagled my way out of that shit. They brought us to the back. Yeah, you gonna do it? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what?
They take you to like 4 different people and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you gotta get through all of them.
It's my expired
DR.
credit card. My bad. It don't
Yeah.
even work. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Let me go back to the room and come back. My
See
bad.
now, what happened was, we went to the presentation.
Yo, we're in Cancun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, for going to the presentation, they gave us 2 free excursions.
No, they did not.
They didn't give us 2 free excursions.
No, they did not.
She said 3 for 180.
Huh?
She said 3 for 180.
I paid $180 because they got us at the airport.
got us at the airport.
When we was leaving out the
Okay.
airport.
Oh, so they did it at the airport.
Yeah,
it was-
they got me.
They line you up at the airport.
DR. I'm lost like a mud. They got me.
And then as soon as you leaving out the airport, they got more people doing the shit or whatever. So, but when they pay for the airport like lodge, like soon as you're coming off the plane, they pay for those slots so that they can get you first and get their money first. Because there's other people outside that's doing the same thing. And the people at the hotels
She
doing
know
the same
whole
thing.
Game. Yeah, yep.
So
she peeped the game.
when we get off the plane, they bring us and they was like, where's your hotel or whatever? So they take us to this window. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So we're following. They're like, are y'all going to do any excursions? Yada, yada, yada. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to do this, and this. So they set up the little package plan, told me how much it was, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, bet, yeah, let me get that. They said, okay, so we're going to pick you up at the Moon Palace. I'm thinking they're picking us up. We was like, well, we're not going to that hotel. They said, no, you just got to go to that hotel. They're going to pick you up from there. They're going to take you to the excursion. Da, 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 da. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe this, I don't know no better. Whatever. I paid the $180. You get 4 altogether. But one of them was like 3-in-1 type of thing. So it was 2 for $180 basically. So we got the jungle excursion and you get to do the zip lining, no, that was separate.
Okay.
You get to do we were in the jungle, remember? The jungle was the zip lining.
Oh no, but speedboat was one of the excursions.
The speedboat was one of the excursions.
Okay.
So you get the speedboat, you get the jungle that came with the zip line, RVs, and what was the third thing that they had?
I don't recall. It's probably
basically you're in the jungle somewhere doing
it was a roller coaster, but a zip line roller coaster. It was
but it was something else in there too.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But all for $180. And then after you do the presentation, they give you the little thing or whatever. So we go to the presentation and they're trying to get us to buy these vacation packages and their Moon Palace this. Moon Palace is nice as fuck. I just want to say that. And they got them in this location, that location. And then they talking about $80,000 a year. And I'm like, I said, I don't make that kind of money. They was like, okay, well, we got a different package for you. And they said another one. I said, They said nothing. I said, They said, okay, so we're going to go ahead and let you go back to your hotel. But stop past this desk. We got one more thing for you. And they got him with that. To their Moon Palace in Jamaica.
That's kind of important that you said that.
What?
They got me with that.
Yeah, they got you with that. Why is that so important?
Because you felt like I left you out of that trip.
You did.
Wait, what?
If he wanted to bring it up, since he won't be bringing it up.
It's up there for a reason.
It's not. It's up there because he wanted to talk about excursions and timeshares.
Wait,
because
so
you
what
said something.
Because he said, first of all, we had a conversation
The man
before
just said-
anybody.
They catch the people up.
Wait, I will.
It was a conversation before anybody was recording.
Got it.
I got here early. Nobody showed up. So me and him was talking. He said I was hating on somebody. I said I wasn't hating on
It
that.
started at King's.
Okay, so fuck it. Let's go back.
Okay.
Even further.
Okay.
How much time y'all got?
all
Let's
day.
get it.
I don't
so
have
the
much,
day
but I
that
got
we
time
met
today.
y'all, the day that we met y'all pulled up or whatever, you seen who all was at the table, correct?
Right.
Correct. One person I think had already left. I don't know if they left before you got there or if they left. Why? We not saying governments.
Shalice, okay.
We not saying governments.
That was the one that was sitting next to him in between the other
With the
girl.
had glasses.
I
They
can't
left.
remember.
They left.
I can't remember.
She had left before they.
She left. Yeah.
Okay.
It
I
was
know
like
it was
in and
two.
out
I know
all
it
night,
was.
like.
I know it was you, him, two girls, trans, me, my wife, me.
Okay, yes. So
That's
yeah,
all I
she
remember.
already left before you got there.
Got it.
So
Somebody
boom.
else had came in.
Okay.
So the other girl that was there was asking me who was the other girl, and I said I have no idea. I said she just came in and was just talking and started praying over the food, so I don't know who she is. And then she was like, "Well, who does she know?" So we was looking around the table trying to figure out who she knew. So we're whispering and we're cackling and we're doing girly things.
Girl shit.
So we're looking and he's catching our eye contact and we're looking and we're laughing and we're doing this. And I was like, oh, so she knows him, but they're shoulder to shoulder. So maybe she know him a little
That's what I'm talking
differently.
about. I was lit, but as a nigga, I'm still looking.
He was looking like trying to figure out what was going on. So me and her were
still-
just having a conversation like, So then they was like, oh yeah, then we went to Jamaica and showed the picture. So we was like, oh, you went to Jamaica. Moon Palace. We was supposed to go to Jamaica Moon Palace. He was
Did
like,
they go on a timeshare?
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Nah, we ain't going.
Wait a minute.
We ain't going to China.
Wait a minute. No, I'm the people.
Yeah.
All right. I'm speaking for the people. The
Okay.
people who don't know. All right. You got to give us a second.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because I'm trying to catch up. All right. Now, didn't he buy a timeshare
Yes.
in Mexico
Yes.
to Jamaica?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Continue.
So they went. We was like, oh, when did you go? He said, everybody knew I went to Jamaica. You the only one that didn't know. I said, did you know? Did you know? Did you know?
Did everybody know?
like was like, nah, we
So
ain't
nobody-
know.
so
nobody knew.
She ain't know, and the other female who was there,
You talking a little low right now, bro. You got to speak up.
Nobody knew.
His voice went.
The mic got away. She didn't know.
Yeah, look, you know when a nigga sound guilty like a motherfucker, that motherfucker voice started like. That shit, we don't have it.
She didn't know, and the other one other female who was there, we weren't friends on Facebook or anything. Now, first off, I don't ever post shit on Facebook. Like, I'm gonna say 90% of the time I don't post shit.
Yeah.
When I travel,
You don't shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
don't.
mean-
You don't do all that shit. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
now,
real nigga shit.
I included her, just included her within the. When I travel, I do usually text everybody like, yeah, I mean, I'm wherever bound. Yeah, I mean, text you when I land or whatever. I made it safe, whatever that joint is. I'd have to go back and see if I let her know that I was actually going to Jamaica. I don't know. Could be in the text, she just not remember. But
I think he did let the group know though.
the receipts go that far.
Either
All I'm saying, like I said, it wasn't a secret.
When,
I'll let you know.
when he went,
She felt like it was a secret,
I
though.
didn't feel like it was a secret.
Okay.
I didn't know he went. That's
Okay,
one.
That's all. Okay.
Two, we was just sitting there being girls trying to figure out
Who the hell this
girl
was.
this was.
Yeah.
Cause she just came out of nowhere.
Wait, so why he-
Who
look.
she came here with? Basically.
Who she
I got a
came-
question. He didn't
we-
just introduce her, like you know.
No,
what she talking
when we all came
She
and
was already
sat
there?
down. No. We already was there. She came probably like 10, 15 minutes after we sat down. They
Yeah.
was like, he introduced and was like, hey, this is so and so. We was like,
I
okay,
did?
cool. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
You was
nice.
like, hey, this is so and so.
No,
We
I
was
didn't.
like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But nobody said like, you know what I mean? Like I knew the other chick because she works at the job, so I knew who she was. I knew the other chick because we've done podcasts and we hung out before. I knew you from when we all was
I
here
did,
last
yeah.
time.
Everybody.
I
had a-
introduced her. And like,
Actually, I
now
did.
look,
I did.
my
I
my
hugged her and let her in the seat.
my introductions.
Hold on, can I back up because I'm not even done talking? Let me finish cooking.
I
Wait,
felt like
cook
that was
that
important.
Cook that
I
shit.
felt like that part was important.
It wasn't either or. Whoever introduced
It's a
who.
little important because that means that she here with him because if he introduced her,
Not
that's
necessarily, she wasn't, but I feel what you're saying.
all. Wait, didn't y'all go to?
Listen.
Me and her went to Mexico. That don't mean nothing.
Listen. Listen. To back up some, when we were in Mexico and he purchased the timeshare, I said, are we going to go? I'm asking, are we going to go to Jamaica? Are you trying to go next year? He said, probably. Because they told him they had 2 years to use it. Mm-hmm. He said, probably. I said, all right, bet. I'm going to have my money ready. Just let me know. And I'm going to roll with you. Not once did he ever say, I'm not taking you. Not once. Right? Cool. So then he said he was going to Jamaica. I said, wait, you going to Moon Palace? I didn't get my money ready. He said, no. I'm going to do that another time. I'm going to like Mocha Fest or some shit like that. So I asked him, did he go? He said, nah, the person I was going with backed out. Okay, cool. Never heard again about Jamaica. I asked him again about it. He said, nah, I didn't go yet. When he went, I had asked him, did he go? He said, nah, I ain't go yet. He texted me and said, landed safely. I'm looking at the message like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? Where the fuck did this nigga go?
Okay.
Never said landed safely in Jamaica. Okay. And he did that twice. Okay. He messaged me 2 times.
Okay.
Made it safely. Okay. I was like, okay. And then like probably like a month or so later, made it safely. I'm like, why does he keep texting me telling me he made it? Where did he go? Like, what are you talking about? Right? Cool. He about to go back to his messages.
Messages.
Whatever.
I see the phones just started popping out.
Neither.
I'm like, man, are they texting each other? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to.
Did he ever say I wasn't when I asked him again about it? He should have said to me, I'm probably not going to take you. I'm probably going to take somebody else. Because he definitely told me when we was all supposed to go to Aruba. He said, hey, we can't share a room this time because I'm taking some pussy with me or some ass with me or something like that. Told me up front. I said, okay, cool. I'm probably trying to find me a date since everybody bringing a date or whatever. He kept it a beam with me with that. Why the fuck you ain't tell me that y'all went to Jamaica? I'm not mad that you went to Jamaica. I don't care that you went to Jamaica. We,
you again, just said something.
We was just 2 girls sitting here trying to figure out who this girl was. Where did she come from? Because she's like talking and comfortable with everybody. So we like, where did she come from? Who is she? Have you met her before? I've never seen her on the podcast. So we was just being 2 girls trying to figure out who she was. It was no jealousy. It was no animosity. I didn't give a fuck. Cool. I said, oh, okay. You went to Jamaica? Oh, so me being extra, which he should know that by now.
It's got to be a joke. You gotta have a joke with it.
Yeah. You didn't. And he thinking I'm feeling some kind of way. Why would I feel some kind of way about her? I don't know her.
Right.
Me and you were friends. We have nothing going on between one another. Me and you have been to plenty of trips together. Why should I care? What, am I supposed to think something different about this situation? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? All that was us trying to figure out who the girl was, and we was making a joke of it because we were being females about it. So that's how that conversation came about. Because when I got here, he was like, yeah, y'all was, what you say?
Hating, probably.
Hating. I was like, hating? What the? No, I don't hate on nobody. The fuck?
So look, why you feel like
so how that actually went, when I didn't buy the timeshare at the time.
I said they was hating. Not her, but the other girl was hating.
Yeah, so how it actually went when me and her were in Cancun. Now, I forgot that, she paid for the, guess the excursion package or whatever.
180.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's nothing, right? I'm saying now that's nothing. Like, you pay for that, I paid for other things. Like, it was never enough. And like you owe me this, you owe me that. Nah, you pay for this, I pay for that.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what it was. Like, I paid for the picture package, I think, or whatever, when we went to Swing Within the Jungle. Money wasn't.
It don't matter. Yeah.
Okay, but the money that she paid was for those excursions. They kept trying to sell us this timeshare thing or whatever, which was like a joint thing. They trying to sell us this together. It should not happen. Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Then it's like, all right, that's done. Then we get to the end, like, hey, well, you know what?
You know what I would.
You want this right here?
Yeah.
I mean, I got that to spare. She didn't even said that. I don't have. Okay, cool. So they got me and when they did, she said something to the effect of, okay, cool, yeah, you get this one, I get the next one. I didn't know how to respond to that. Yeah, I mean, like, on the spot.
Why would I say you get this one, I get the next one? What are you talking about?
Well, now it doesn't matter why would you say it. It's what you said.
I didn't say it.
Only you did.
But I didn't, because I definitely said I would pay my way. So why would I say if you get this one, I get the next one? Any trip that we've been on, I paid for my own trip.
Do you remember how much the package was? I mean,
it was $1,400, and I said,
how much
let
did I
me
pay
know.
at the time?
You paid like $2 something.
I think it was like $350 or whatever.
Whatever. And I said, because you had to pay another amount when you got there.
I forgot about that shit too.
Exactly. You had to pay another amount when you got there plus flight because none of that stuff was included. I said, let me know when you trying to go so I can stack my money up so I can go because I would love to go to this. You should have said right then and there as a friend since you're so bold all the goddamn time.
Like I said,
hey,
I didn't know how to respond to that.
I don't know how.
Fact,
you got something to say all the time.
You even asked me. It's like you probably gonna take what's the name of that, John? And I was
I
like,
said,
no.
are you taking home? Because when you said you was going to Jamaica in like March, I said, oh, are you going to Moon Palace? You was like, no.
This is before that.
No, this was then.
I'm telling you why we're there. Because you said something to the fact like you probably gonna take such. Oh nah. First off, I don't even know that chick.
No, that was exactly that was the chick. You said that y'all would. No, it was another girl. It was another girl that he was dating or talking to or wanted to pursue or whatever.
This is why we're in Cancun though. This conversation happened while we were there.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Anyway.
Nah, ain't no anyway. You remember exactly how it happened. You just don't remember when it happened. I'm telling you when it happened.
Okay, so if it happened like that, even if I invited myself, not once, not twice, 3 times I said something about it. You had 3 opportunities that have came up with something to say, hey, Fluff, I don't want to take you. I want to take somebody else.
Can I chime in a little bit? I think that as a man, bro, you gotta stand on business though. That's the only thing. I get, because I heard it. You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, I don't want no woman to be confused about nothing. I want it to be super clear on what my intentions are. You know what I'm saying? The reason why, because they're going to look at you differently if you don't.
I feel like the reason why he didn't say nothing to me is because he didn't know who he wanted to take personally. That's what I feel like. Because we do travel.
Is that the case?
I feel like he just didn't know who he wanted to take. Because it's a really nice, beautiful place. Yeah. So maybe you want to take somebody that's going to give you some booty. Because I'm not giving you no booty.
And
I don't know.
Moment, he had an opportunity to really do his thing. Show out, like type shit.
It was more like,
he had over a year to say, I don't want to take you. Even when I asked, even as a friend, you feel me? And I would have been cool.
At any point in time, he could have.
When I tell you, he don't care what he say out his mouth.
Yeah.
He'll say the most hurtful. He'll try to hurt my feelings so bad, and I don't be hurt. So you should definitely say how you feel.
I'm gonna say this. Look,
like the shit don't bother me.
When we was at the get the mimosas and shit at the spot. Mm-hmm. I said, what you do on the podcast? He said, I talk shit. I
said, oh shit. He don't care what come out his mouth.
I said, son, what you do on the podcast? I thought he was in the background, you know what I mean, whatever. He said, I talk shit.
I never ever set out to hurt your feelings. I say the shit to you because I know it's not gonna hurt your feelings. Now it may dig in there a little bit, but I do not ever set out to intentionally hurt your feelings. Now
I didn't say that you try to intentionally hurt my feelings. I say you just say things out of your mouth. Oh, excuse me. You just say things out of your mouth that's just wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
thank you. I do.
You say so. I'm trying to hold on. Talk your shit.
I just want to say we gonna have to cut this though.
Oh yeah,
because it's time.
Yeah.
He can leave. We ain't gotta cut this.
Hey, don't talk.
You can go.
Don't talk about what I'm going.
I ain't say. Did I say anything? I just said he could leave. That's all I said, right? You can go.
Well, I love that y'all be traveling.
Yeah, y'all are some like I love this. I love this. I can see how tight y'all are.
Yeah, we passport bros.
All 3 of y'all, huh?
Well, we ain't go with Mendez yet. We ain't go nowhere with him yet. We try, but every time.
Well, I'm going to Miami. March 4th.
But every time they go somewhere, I'm probably broke.
Well,
so
it's like you laugh and leave it.
He's an asshole. He's an asshole. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how are you this much of an asshole, but you just couldn't say it with your chest?
Yeah.
Like,
wait. He said don't talk about him while he leaving.
I'm going to talk about him. He talked about me.
He said he wasn't.
I didn't say I wasn't going to talk about him.
I'm going to say this.
What I said was he could leave.
I said he could have, you know, if you do the reflection period, and I tell him straight up, bro, you could have. The directness is what's important. You gotta be super direct about things where there's no ambiguity or nothing like that. I was in situations.
What does
where
that word mean?
ambiguity
Spell
mean,
it.
ambiguity mean I can't spell it, but I know what it means. It mean like in a cloud, like not clear. You know what I'm saying?
Ambiguity.
Here's the definition of ambiguity: the quality of being open to more than one interpretation. Inexactness.
I don't know what that means.
I might be using it wrong.
No, you use it right.
Are you doing-
Inexactness.
It sound right?
Yeah.
So it's open for interpretation. There's no.
Yeah, it's open for interpretation. So without ambiguity, it's exact. The opposite is exact.
Big ass word. How did you learn that word?
Hold up, wait.
I be using big words. I don't know why.
Because we both went to Penn. Penn wasn't the greatest in education, you know what I'm saying? But if you go past Penn, you can learn more stuff, you know what I'm saying? Did you go past, like, you went...
Master's degree, baby.
For real?
For real.
Masters?
Yes.
It's like 8 years.
Maybe 6.
It's over 40.
Yeah, she
So it's
is.
2 bachelor, right?
She got 1 bachelor, then a master.
Yeah.
Well, what's 2? It's usually like associates or associates.
The associates is first.
2 is associates, yeah.
Associates,
4
right.
is bachelors.
Yeah, 2 years associates, yeah, and then 4 years bachelor, and then
Masters.
4
another 2
above,
years.
yeah, 6 or above is gonna be the master.
So I did 3 and said, nah, that's it for me.
I dropped out.
I think I'm gonna go back though, just to do it.
I ain't going back, bro.
Like I just want to have that paper. Be like, yeah, something light. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back because my job paying for it. They gonna pay for it.
All right.
So I ain't
Good
trying
job.
to pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, take full advantage.
Yeah, they gonna
dog.
pay for it fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ambiguity. Is that right?
My bad. Yeah, I be using these big. My sons be doing the same
It's like
shit.
Keep those
T.I.
real.
T.I. be doing big words.
I don't, but
T.I.
I don't do it intentionally because I don't have no other word for it. You know what I'm saying? When you try to, propel that thought, you know what I mean? It's like shit, ambiguity. That way, me as a man, I like things to be super clear. So if I'm saying something to you, I don't want to have to repeat it. You know what I mean? But if I have to, I will. But I don't have to repeat it, so I make it clear and make my attention clear. And that right there harnesses the respect. Because you know that I'm going to say something and I say what I mean. I may fall short on certain things, and if I do, I'm going to tell you I fell short on this and why. But I think that it's important as a man to always stay clear on about the things that you say and things that you mean. So I kind of get where she's coming from. And the same thing with him, if he going to give her the advice, he got to be able to receive it too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's growth that needs to be on both parts. Nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? So if
We just friends. We ain't gonna grow that far.
But it just even as friend, I think the friendship is what grows farther than certain relationships sometimes because there's no stake there. So it's not like it's different when you like. I'm only telling you this because I want you to benefit. I'm not even gonna benefit off this shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so it's
our
like I'm telling
friendship
you.
is gonna stay where it's at because even at Keem's, since we want to be talking about Keem's and what
Talk
happened
about
at
it.
Keem's, and I thought we wasn't gonna talk about it, but okay, we're gonna talk about it. So at Keem's, the young lady that was next to me.
That's the one nobody knew. We didn't know her.
No, we knew her. We know her.
Which
It's the
one's
lady
young
that
okay, gotcha.
that was in
I'm
between him
They came late,
and
late,
him.
late. They
No,
came
no,
late
no,
after
she-
us?
Yeah, there was a girl that came late.
The one that came after us.
Oh yeah.
The one that came after us. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm in.
So I knew his password to his phone, and she wanted to get to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to the camera and we took pictures and selfies in his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Put the phone down. Then he got up, used the bathroom again. She picked the phone back up, put the password in. And I guess when she opened up his phone, it was a text message that he was sending to a female friend of his.
Didn't send.
He was about to send. It was in the box. He didn't send it. It was in the box. But these are his thoughts and what he's been thinking
He didn't even
before
get to
he
edit
sent
that
it. Because I understand he want to take up for his homie. It's cool.
He didn't send
He
it.
didn't send it. But he
I feel like
texted.
they wrong, but
I'm not wrong. I did not open it. Okay? I don't-
We there though. We at
I
that
didn't
place.
open it, so I don't feel as though I should be put in that they was wrong category.
okay, she didn't open it.
Okay.
But Adriana. you
Damn.
know
We didn't have to
Adriana.
say no. We
Damn.
We already good. We did not have to say none of that.
Damn.
We on the same
Like, I'm talking to
thing.
her about it on her pod when she come back on. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
But
I'm trying not to say that.
She pulled it out. She opened up the phone because I guess she was going to take more selfies or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the process, I don't know what the intention was. So I'm not even going to put out there what I thought she was going to do the second time she did it. So she pulls up the phone. It's a text message that he was about to send. It's in the box. These are his thoughts and what he's thinking.
The raw thoughts. We're not talking about the edited thoughts. We're talking about the raw thoughts.
And it said, wish you were here. These chicks are boring.
He was sending it to another chick.
He was sending it to another chick.
That's game though. That shit don't count for real.
That's what I was trying to
hold on. I said it's cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? He said it's not cool because I know how you are. You're trying to I said, listen, if that's how I do it,
he got shook.
That's how I do it. It's cool. So I know how to operate with you from now on.
Yeah, you know.
I know, like, it's cool. Like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was saying, he wasn't saying, well, and then he said, I wasn't saying these chicks. That was just pertaining to me. He tried to tell Adriana it didn't have nothing to do with her.
Can I tell you what he was trying to do? I'm going to tell you where he messed up at. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I can pack with this whole thing, but I'm going to just say this. When you're around women, right, that give you a certain status off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Women push the culture. So if you can attract women and you that type of nigga that could be around a lot of women all the time, then niggas is going to look at you differently. That's just the reality of how things work. And sometimes people get too infatuated with the ability to attract women, and they don't really understand that could be it's a double-edged sword as well. So what he did was he was leveraging his women that was around him to her to make him seem more like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do this all the time. They boring me type shit.
And that's cool.
But I seen it a different way, though.
Go ahead.
I seen it as also a test, too. Because it's something I would do. I purposely leave my phone right there.
To see what they going to do.
And walk away to see what they going to do with my phone.
Well, we're not going to know. We're not going to know. I don't know him well enough to be able to know if he did that.
The person that opened his phone, he said it wasn't even towards you. It was towards Avis. To me. So it wasn't even
him. I would say it's towards all y'all.
But me personally, and I think
y'all niggas is boring.
I think the only reason why that he tried to take it from her and put it on to me altogether is because he knew I can handle it way more and that I wouldn't be as heartbroken or whatever the case may be. And I said, it's cool. Like, he just kept apologizing. He said, you're not boring. I said, no, you do think I'm boring and it's okay. And the only reason why he think that I'm boring, and he said it, I think, before y'all got there, is because I don't drink to his standard. That's the only reason why I'm boring to him.
I don't think there's nothing boring about you, personally. That's me.
I said that as well. I said, you're probably the only person that think that I'm boring. I said, but even on a drunk and a sober day, everybody think I'm a fucking vibe. I said, but if I'm not a vibe to you, that's cool. I'm not a vibe to you.
You too motherfucking real, and that's too fucking rare. You can understand what I'm saying?
Is like, that 4 people?
Well,
it's too rare.
He said that too.
Huh?
He said that too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is we have 4 people right now.
I don't know. I can't see you as boring for real. So me personally, just from a man perspective, and I can't talk on my dog while he not here, but he, you know, for him to defend himself. But just
let me call him.
Nah. We could come back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it for real. I just think that he wasn't standing on principle as a man in certain respects, and sometimes we fall short of that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't perfect, and even in my journey with my wife, I've been married 15 years, so in my journey, I haven't always been perfect. There's things I have to learn, but she gotta rock with me and remember to do what the fuck I say, even if I'm wrong at that time. I'm gonna learn from it and move forward. They gonna
eat you up in these comments. Oh, man, I can't wait.
Let them do it, man, because you gotta. The thing about it is
they're gonna hate what he just said. I'm loving it. Because I understand.
Yeah.
But they're going to hate
it's the
it.
Only way.
Hold on. And that's why you bitches is single and lonely today.
It's the only way.
Stupid ass.
It's the only way. You can't get the man. You can't get the man you want without certain things that you have to concede to. So you got to do it. You got to do it.
You got to.
Because I'm not going to accept nothing else.
So what advice, being as though me and your mother are just alike...
I just realized that's my mama, y'all.
Advice.
I met my mama. You hear me? And I love her. I really do. I'm about to invest things into, you know, her life. You know what I'm saying? Because I normally just keep quiet about shit. Mm-hmm. I really want to see you successful, and I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a friend.
What advice would you give me for somebody like me, like I want love. I don't want marriage. Like, I mean, is marriage off the table? No. Like, if I do come across my person and my person like tells me, no, we getting married, I'm like, okay, daddy. Like, I'm cool with that. But if they ask me, do I want to get married? I'm going to be honest with them and tell them, no, I don't want marriage. Just like I'm going to tell them, I don't want no more kids. There's people my age that still want fucking kids, and I think that they're fucking crazy. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest, like, no, I don't want marriage. No, I don't want no more kids. But if I come across that man that be like on some old, this what we going to do, then I will. And I will submit. And I will shut the fuck up.
Hey, this is that extras of the FluffyLicia Podcast, not only podcast, but we got Ace Alpha on the line right now. Hello?
You called the nigga?
No, he called me.
You trying to make a viral moment up in this bitch, you hear me?
What's going on? No, I realized what it was. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to speak on it before I forgot. And like the same way you were saying that, I had to express the fact that I've never ever set out to intentionally hurt your feelings or anything like that. That's what it was. That's why I ain't say nothing. Like, I was caught in this out there, and I ain't know how not to hurt your feelings about it.
He was trying to maneuver. That's all.
Well, I wasn't maneuvering at all. I was just at a standstill.
Don't save me with lies. Hurt me with the truth all the time.
That's the real.
Thank you.
She'll respect it. She'll respect it more than anything.
More than anything.
It'll hurt at that moment, but she'll come back around.
All day. I respect it more so.
I get that.
I've had a man actually come to me and tell me I cheated. And I respected the fuck out of it. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, all right, like, did I do something to make you want to do that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Women respect the real. That's the test right there. They respect the real.
Can we schedule to run this episode back?
No.
Absolutely. If Fluff say no, then it's a no. You heard me?
So, what advice would you give? Did I ask this question?
Yeah, but ask it again so we can be.
I asked you. We're gonna close out a little bit. I asked you.
Yeah. All right.
I'm so glad I ain't got to be to work first thing in the morning. What advice would you give me? So you see how your mother and me and her basically are just alike in so many ways.
You younger though, you got more time than she.
I got more time, so now is the time for me to really learn more shit. What advice would you give me in a situation that I'm in right now? I want love and I want to find a relationship. I don't know what it is that I'm doing wrong.
It depends on the type of man you want. You get what I'm saying? So, if what women do, they have to attract that man. You know what I'm saying? They attract that man with their behavior, their demeanor, how they handle situations. They have to attract him. And then he's going to pursue from the attraction. So it depends on what type of man you want. And sometimes, and I hate to say it like this, but when you have a lot of baggage with you, you know what I'm saying? You got 5 little ones with you, you know what I'm saying? Not little. Well, you got 5 real ones with you, you hear me? So they with
Where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans. I'm from Herrera, the West Bank nigga. When you have 5, you have to understand that the things that you commanded when you were a little younger and less baggage, you can't really command that right now in this point, even though you've grown past it all. So the way you see the world and the things that you've learned has grown you past that, but your standards can't be at the same level as when you was younger. And so when it comes to stuff like that, what a man, me personally, the type of man that I am, that has a plan and is organized and can do this, submission is a super important thing. I don't want to have to deal. I can tell, forever's a long time, so I can tell if a woman's going to be combative because she think her own way. And a lot of time, even my mama, we talk about it all the time. My mama, in her mind, things got to be the way she do it. And I let her know, when in our relationship, we're going to do this my way or we're not doing it at all. And so she accepts that. You know what I mean? And I'm the only man she really respects. She was married twice, and she didn't respect her husband. And it's because he's not a bad guy, don't get me wrong, but he was who she qualified for. and he was in prison for a long time, and so he has a certain way of thinking. He a street nigga, a New Orleans street nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he have a certain way of thinking. You know what I mean? But that's what she qualified for. Mm-hmm. She didn't qualify for that nigga that, you know, is a leader and could do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So I know that that's a lot of times what women are looking for, but you have to kind of relax the standards. I know you got a whole list. Most of that got to go away. You know you should watch? And I I know you probably give me flag for this, but I'm telling you the truth just to help you out, because even after this conversation that we having right now, I help you out in any way that I can and give you the perspective that I can. Mm-hmm. If you value it, I'm not gonna force it on you. If you value what it is that I have to say, I'm here for you. Kevin Samuels.
That's our cousin.
That's my pastor.
I fucking love Kevin Samuels.
Because he tell you the truth.
He tell you the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
He not my real cousin, but I tell everybody that.
That's same last name.
Because we got the same last name.
Oh, your last name Samuels?
That's our cousin.
Oh, shit.
That's our cousin.
So I love Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
I listen to what he said.
You have to understand that there's a quality of a type of man that you're not going to get that leader. You're going to get somebody that's going to. And your personal.
That he say is how big I am.
You would have to be able. You have the right shape. But if you worked out, you would attract a lot more.
Probably.
No, for real.
But if I was to call my cousin,
if you would go and start running, I swear to God, it'd be a game changer. That's the thing that you don't want to do though. That's what I do. I started working out last year and I hurt myself. You gotta push through it. I am. I just got I had accidents and stuff, so my back is fucked. So I'm gonna tell you what to help you out running. Because running is a full body workout. And I'm going to tell you why running is so beautiful. The first 3 days, I'll even take you out there and do it. I swear to God, I can only run for 2 minutes. I'll build you up. But I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to take my wife, right? She'll tell you, I'm real hard on you. When we out there to do it. No, I'm not working out with you. But I'm going to tell you.
I will say, now I don't do it at all now. But it took a week for me to be able to consistently run a mile.
Yeah.
Like just before,
it's only 1 week.
I'm 2 minutes too. It's just I can't breathe. I can't
breathe. And I used to be athletic.
It's only 1 week though. It take a week. You have to condition your body. It takes a week of consistency to condition your body. And then after that week, you get to a place where it's like, I ran this mile. Let me go ahead and run my mile. But you have to be inside of your mind. I do Glasgow Park. So if you can do the whole Glasgow Park, you already won. And when you're able to make that transition to be able to do the entire Glasgow Park for yourself, running become therapeutic. You're going through a whole lot of shit at the job. You're doing all this and that. I'm about to go run, and I'm gonna get it all out of my thoughts.
That's what I was doing last year.
I'm about to tell you, when you're running, I tell this to all the people, all my youngins, all my brothers and shit like that I be mentoring and shit. I tell them, I said, when I'm running, it's a constant battle with myself, because I'm trying to find any excuse to stop running. But if I just keep pushing through and defeat myself to the finish line, I win. And it's a certain thing, it's a certain level of gratification and a dopamine release that you have on your body.
I'll be ready to die though.
That's what it's supposed to be like. But then you're going to start to see the change in your body and how sexy you look. And then you're going to start attracting some of the men that you want. Your looks, not saying you look bad, but your looks is a major thing when it comes to men. If you improve the looks, you have to sacrifice somewhere. Yeah. And running, getting in shape is a big way. If you just take running on, you don't got to go to the gym and do all that other shit. Just take running on, because it'll shed a lot off you. And then if you stay with it, stay consistent with it, sacrifice for it, after a month or two, it'll be your therapy. It's crazy how it works.
What they say, how you get an addiction in 21 days?
21 days.
Remember I was in the gym all the time.
You gotta run. I'm talking about
21
running.
days.
Huh?
You did 21 days.
When I was in the gym all the time last year, I was in the gym
21 days straight.
Not straight. I took 1 day off.
That's what I'm saying. Make it different. Run. Try running.
21 days straight. So no days off.
Yeah. I would say with running.
That's how I quit smoking too.
I would say with running. I would say what you would have to do is, I go to Glasgow Park. Just give yourself, I'm gonna make it a mile, right? And you try your best to run the whole mile. You're only gonna make a small part of it, and you're gonna get super tired and air it out, and gonna have to walk. So you walk until you look at yourself. It's a you versus you thing when you're running. You look at yourself and you say, okay, I got a little bit more energy to make it to this mile. I'm going to go ahead and put it out right now and try.
Yeah, I can do
and
that.
And then you step it and then you stop again. You go, I absolutely can't keep going no more. Let me catch my breath and let me keep walking towards this mile. But I'm going to make it to that mile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping till I get to that damn mile.
Right.
But I'm going to keep going until I make it to that mile. Right? And you earn that mile. And then you do that consistently every other day for the first week.
Bro,
for the
just
first
put the
2 weeks.
motivational speaker
I'm
voice
telling you
on.
the truth.
Yeah,
Listen, I be
yeah.
doing the same shit, bro. I'm not telling you. I do this shit for real. Like I'm telling you up there. That's why the motherfuckers that was with me, K Gold. You know what I'm saying? You know K Gold. Them niggas would have sat on the floor. That's my brothers though. They would have sat on the floor to be a part of it. He kind of a little hurt. I'm mad that he couldn't be here tonight for this. I was just too tired. I was gonna go pick him up for real, but I was just too tired. Bro, I had to go home and take a nap. Nigga was tired. I had a big meeting this morning. And it went good. But them niggas would have sat on the floor. They follow me for a reason, bro. It's not just because of the things that they see. I really be mentoring them. I love them niggas. Like, I love them for real. And I'm just imparting this on to you. I told my mama the same thing.
She looks good.
Look
I
good.
ain't gonna lie.
I told my mama the same thing. I just told it to her. She do it. My mom look good. And the thing about it is that all my aunts and stuff like that, she the baby of them, and they influence her. So a lot of the way her world is because of the influence that she received from her older sisters, which is wrong. It's all wrong. And so it wasn't until I stepped into manhood that she started to see what a man looked like. You know what I'm saying? And when I speak to her, utmost respect. My other brothers and sisters, they don't get none of that. I go to the house, I change the temperature if I want to. I do what the fuck I want. But she respect me for that. You know what I'm saying?
That door knob?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Try that. I'll go out there with you. I'm not gonna push you super hard, but I'm gonna tell you not to quit. We'll both go.
Okay.
And I'm dead ass though.
I'm gonna go.
I need to go. So I definitely.
Yeah, I need to go too. I was going through some certain depressions in my own life. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own battles and shit like that we have to go through. I'm not perfect, but I'm about to start back. You know what I'm saying? I did it in the wintertime to really earn it. The wintertime is a lot harder, especially for beginners, because the air cuts your lungs for real. You know what I'm saying? So we can start when it warm up a little bit. And we'll go out there. I'm gonna hit you up about it.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
That right there will open it up more, so you can attract a lot more of what you want. Oh, you went to the wrong house?
Integrity, he went to the wrong house.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Integrity is a good thing, bro. That's a two-edged sword, too. A two-edged sword of positivity. Yeah.
We sitting here talking about losing
Oh,
weight.
sorry,
You
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
I'm sorry.
some damn
I'm sorry.
cheesesteak and shit.
Cause I'm going to the
Like,
gym.
but and
I'm
I
going to the
still,
Y
but I
tomorrow, 5
still
a.m.
eat differently. Like when I started my journey last year, the first thing that I started was the fruit fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a fruit fast for 7 days.
Start with the running. That's something that you could eat what you want.
No, I don't eat that stuff like that no more.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: don't put too much pressure on yourself though, because with the running, there's a sacrifice that has to be made, and it draws from a lot of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta give yourself like a certain reprieve where you just stay consistent on the running. Everything else, if you don't have to eat if you don't want to.
No,
but
I'm
don't hold
eating.
yourself
I just
to
don't eat the stuff. Like once I did my fruit fast journey or whatever, I changed the way I eat.
Mm-hmm.
I started fasting. I don't fast as
often.
much
Mm-hmm.
as I used to, but I still do fast here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't eat red meat anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
You still like that?
What? Yeah, I'm still like that. I don't
Okay,
eat
Stay like that.
hamburgers.
If it don't take away from you to be able to do it, stay like that.
Yeah.
Because it's only gonna improve your journey. But that running, that's gonna
Just
be
let me know when we gonna start.
I start tomorrow for real. I'm dead ass. I start tomorrow, but it's super cold out, and what I want you to hit that 1 mile. All we need is that mile. It's the park is 2.7 miles. I could run 3 miles easy. The park is 2.7 miles. I want us to hit the 1 mile 2 weeks consistently. Until you get to the point where you just run a 1 mile straight. The first
Are
time,
we doing this every day?
No, we're gonna do it every other day. We'll do it every other day. It'll have to be early. What time you be working and stuff? Like what's your schedule like?
So I have a jumper. Not that you know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So Monday, I don't have to be in until like 1 in the afternoon.
Okay, cool.
Tuesday, I'm off. Wednesday, I have to be there at like 5 in the morning.
What time you get off?
4 something.
4. I usually get about kind of dark around 4. We'd have to be there at 4, realistically speaking. So we have to do a Monday. If we do it 3 times a week, that'd be good. We don't have to do it every other day. We do it 3 times a week. Just the first 2 weeks, we do it 3 times, just to kind of build the consistency.
Does it have to be during the week?
No. We can do the week.
Because I'm off on Sunday.
The only thing is we want to just have one rest day, because when you run, you're going to be hurt. I'm telling you, you're going to be like, your whole body going to be like, what the fuck?
Especially when you're using muscles you haven't used in a long
you're going to
time.
be drained like a motherfucker. And then you're going to be like, you're going to have to motivate yourself. And then you're going to come up with every excuse in the book to not show up.
So we'll
I'm
going to show up.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to show up.
I'm going to show you. Show up, I'm going to show up.
I'm going to show
be
up.
there. And I'm going to try and force you to come. But if you don't want to come, then it's cool.
Are you ordering what I had?
Nah, I got to order somebody else. Yeah, but now I'm example. So my daughter, right? You know, she play basketball now. You know, what I'm saying?
Okay.
High school varsity. You know, what I'm saying?
Then she nice.
So I'm like, you know, I'm at the age where I'm like, man, I'm giving up my basketball. I'm too old for this. You know what I'm saying? But now that she played varsity, she been riding the bench, and I'm like, I know I'm watching her face. She don't like that, but she not as good enough to be a starter. So I'm like, all right, now it's time for me to step in. You know what I mean? And level her up. You know what I'm saying? Which means I'm gonna have to spend this bread to the YMCA. You know what I mean? So now we go there at 5:00 in the morning.
Training.
You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of good though. I'm training her, but it's also training me at the same time because now I'm getting back to running again. So I ain't gonna front that first day. Nigga, I was hurting like a mug. You feel what I'm saying? But like as the days progress, I'm like, oh, I can still run. You know what I mean? Yeah, my leg's still good. You feel what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's one example. You know what I'm saying?
Working out is a different lifestyle. You have to be okay with feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you don't have no pain in your arm, and it ain't like you gotta sit down like you know what I mean? I did squats yesterday, so my ass kinda hurt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? My cheeks are kinda, you know what I'm saying? Working out is a different type of lifestyle, and you have to be accepting of that. And so if you can accept that within inside of your body and be able to move forward with that, you're gonna start to see yourself change, and then the world is gonna react to you differently. Because the world like attractive people. That's all it is. Man. And you got the body type to be super attractive.
We potting. Cut that off.
You know, I don't like notifications. Anywho, so
I would love to. I would love you. You'll be benefiting me too because I need to get back into it. Okay. I'm at the place in my life where I'm about to start it all back again.
I'm with all the shit. Just let me know.
All right. She gonna come out too.
And I had a camera.
She coming
out integrated
because it's better with 2 women. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a hard person to be able to. I'm gonna be hard. You know,
and I'll be able to complain to you about what I'm going through.
And she's gonna understand where you're coming from. And then she can have somebody else to understand where she coming from because I'm hard on her too.
Because he does not care.
I don't give a fuck.
I can talk about shit.
Yeah, he was
sobbing.
He couldn't wait to run with Dad.
Who?
My son.
How old is your son?
He 13 now, but he was 12 at the time.
So was it like that one time? What's that basketball player name where he had his son on the bike and he was crying?
I didn't see that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he got the gay rumors. What's the?
They said he was gay.
Not Dwayne Wade, the other one, tall, Dwight Howard.
Oh, Dwight Howard.
Yeah,
okay,
his son, he had his son on the bike. You know what I'm saying?
Training and stuff.
Because that's what it takes.
Nobody liked it. Well, I think it was just the females that didn't like it.
Yeah, because they don't get it. Because that's what it takes.
Yeah,
you got to get to the place where you fucking crying. You got to put your heart and soul into it. You got to be willing to
You going to make me cry?
Nah, we're going to just do 1 mile.
I was about to say, I ain't crying.
You made your sister cry, too.
But she pushed through, though. My sister pushed through.
I don't like crying.
I'm not going to make you cry, but you're going to be close to it. Because that's what it take. If you're not willing,
I'm gonna go live.
Yeah, I remember though, when you hit that mile though. When you hit that mile,
if you're not willing to
hit the dopamine at the end, when you hit that mile, you be like,
"It's the dopamine."
Wait, I could do a mile. I'm like, I wonder if I could do 2.
Feel good.
It's crazy.
Feel good feeling
it's crazy. It's a different. You tapping into some different shit.
Yeah,
I'm dead ass. It's crazy.
Cry.
But you got to be willing to. If you ain't willing to cry for it, then come on. I'll be fighting myself. You gonna fight yourself. There's gonna be something inside of your body to tell you, it's gonna come up with every excuse in the book to get you to stop running.
Yeah, it'd be my anxiety telling me to
whatever.
stop.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna use whatever evil power it can use against you.
Come on, Mendez.
It's gonna do that.
Huh?
We're podding. Put that down.
I gotta place this.
That's real shit.
All right, just let me know and I'll be there.
Okay, I need your number. Just we could get it offline and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna close out.
We didn't even get to the brick lady.
I ain't gonna front. We way.
Wait.
So
Break this shit down in like 3 episodes.
This is a good podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Break it down into like 3 episodes. Just cut it off. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Just cut it off and
So
just
like,
make it another one.
For example, be like,
Huh?
it was Moment of Silence. I'm gonna cut it right there.
I thought you said.
For example, it's
cut it
like
right there,
Moment
yo.
Silence.
Yeah, but it's too late now to cut it off. You was supposed to have done that earlier.
Why now?
I thought this was gonna be a way harder podcast, but this was cool. Like I thought she was gonna ask me some like hard questions. I'm like, shit,
Well,
this is easy.
I didn't know if you was still coming or not because originally the podcast was going to be about you.
If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. Sometimes I'll be late. Pause. Sometimes I'm late. I said that to him the same exact way at the joint at the brunch because I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm doing something, I'm fucking doing it. I might be a little late, but if I say I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
Right.
I would call you. It would have to be an act of God for me not to come.
But we wasn't sure because yesterday.
I know how it is.
Yeah,
I know how it is.
You was like, I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I got something to do, but I don't know.
I talked to him.
So he told me. So I was like 4:30, but the 5 hit. I'm over here chilling where your wife at. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to stay on the outside of the dead pod. So then I hopped over here. We about to start
Don't
the second
forget
pod.
to comment,
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
subscribe.
We seen you pull up in the driveway. We
We're
said,
gonna go ahead and
oh,
end
here.
this session.
You know what I mean?
Thank you so
I'm sorry.
much, August Moor.
Thank you. Yeah, August Moore. Yeah.
For coming through. His lady in the back.
Yeah.
She gonna be my best friend when we go running.
Facts.
We're gonna die together, girl.
That's a fact. Be ready for it. Yeah. See the way she said that, yes. I have faith in her. She's ready for it already. She knows.
I am because I just told my homeboy, he's a personal trainer. I told him, I said I gotta holler at you. I gotta get back in the gym because when I say I was dedicated 6 days a week. When I say I missed the gym, I missed the gym.
Me too.
I miss it so much.
In the same place right now.
I'm ready to get back in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely didn't get to everything. We got to a lot of stuff. We got sidetracked. But y'all know how it is over here at the FluffyLicia. We all got ADHD over here.
That's a fact.
So, tune in next time, motherfuckers.
It's going to be a while, too.
It's going to be a while because we're in a transition. Well, I'm in a transition of moving. I'll be homeless at the end of this month.
Dang, know that.
I'm going to keep it real. And the only reason why I'm going to be homeless is not because I'm being evicted. FYI. My landlord is selling the house. And I have not been able to find another place to stay. Rent is high as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't working for 3 months, so I don't have no pay stub to show nobody. So I can bribe them with money, but then they're gonna be like, "Where's your money at though?" After this, so it's a little harder for me right now. So I'm gonna be homeless, but not long. I'm not even mad. I'm not sad. I'm actually kind of glad because I won't have rent.
Stack it up.
Yeah. Where I'm going to live at, I don't know. Where I'm going to sleep at, I don't know.
Oh, Elkton.
Elkton? What's that, Elkton?
I seen you the link. They got some nice joints for the
You think I'm going to go back and forth from Elkton to Wilmington to work?
You know, Elkton right across the... It's literally up the street.
Not far.
It's like, literally, if you leave my neighborhood...
I know where Elkton is. It's still a 30-minute drive back to work. How do I go from 7 minutes to 30? It's not going to sit right
It's
with
called
me.
adjustment. You got to wake up 30 minutes early.
20, about 25.
It's called adjustment.
Oh, no, I don't mind waking up early. I'll be up fucking
so
butt crack at dawn.
You could do it, I believe.
It's just the drive.
You could do it.
I hate driving.
Extra 20 minutes.
Yeah, you could do it.
All right, send me the link.
So, I love it.
I won't be homeless after all. So I'm not going to set up a GoFundMe because y'all not going to do me like the brick lady did y'all. But if y'all do want to send the kids some money, my Cash App is $ Ava Samuel if you want to help the sister out.
Amen.
Bye.
The Gemini Music Group.